Permettez-moi de m'exprimer en français. Monsieur le...
Myself in French, if I may. Mr. President, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the COVID-19 pandemic has had a spectacular impact of the world's efforts to reduce poverty. It also provides us with an opportunity to build a better future. The context of SDGs is key in terms of inclusive and sustainable development. These partnerships should include governments at all levels, civil society, the university world, multilateral organizations, and companies and civil society. We also would call for an approach based on human rights to build more peaceful, fair, and inclusive societies while ensuring that no one is left behind.
Merci, Madame.
Thank you, Madam Moderator. We believe that SDG 17 is of particular importance following the pandemic because it is this SDG on international partnerships. And today, in fact, we do hope that it's the SDG after the pandemic.
We live in strange and unpredictable times. Times when the threat of a pandemic and restrictive measures imposed by those in charge has made peaceful assembly even harder than before. Times when inclusive and transformative efforts to counter deep-rooted inequalities are essential. In this decade of action, Sweden remains a dedicated ally in the pursuit of peace, at home and throughout the world.
The EU has recently also taken steps for the integration of fighting inequalities in its development cooperation. Promoting and upholding the rule of law is a major priority for the EU internally and externally. The COVID-19 pandemic has set back progress on governance. In its external action, the EU will continue to support progress on democratic governance, rule of law, justice reform, and more effective taxation.
Peace, progress, and sustainability are built on the foundation of justice. Nepal's constitution has internalized social ethos and institutionalized the peace process and political transformation.
And I'd like to start with one that was made by Ambassador Idris on the need to think of a new social contract to prevent what he called simmering discontents. And this, I think, is a crucial issue that has come out of the pandemic. It not only has caused immediate suffering, but it has exposed inequalities and exclusion that were in existence beforehand, but not so visible. And that has great risk of grievance and of, in the end, the rise of social unrest. So this social contract, I think it will be important, of course, that it covers all the SDGs. The SDGs are the best medicine, but with particular emphasis on leaving no one behind.
Trying to use the leverage and influence of the international community in order to build national fiscal capacities rather than inadvertently undermining them. I mentioned two ways in which I would say those capacities, alas, have been undermined in the past. One, the relentless ideological pursuit of free trade, even when that has meant reducing or eliminating tariffs on luxury goods. And secondly, via deeply entrenched resistance of members of the international community to setting a good example by paying taxes and tariffs themselves when they are in host developing countries. And lastly, even if we mobilize resources and have effective governance, the question, of course, is governance for whom? And there, I think, the principle that's come out very clearly in the COVID crisis and will come out again in the climate crisis, that we need to have equal rights to health and to a safe environment. Principles that, by the way, are deeply embedded in national constitutions around the world need to be upheld and fought for. It's not enough just to have them in constitutions. They have to be more than words written on paper.
Corruption has diverted funds from investment in healthcare. Where corruption is systematic, governments tend to spend less on healthcare, thus increasing inequalities among societies, but also among countries. As the UN Secretary General pointed out, we're facing the same storm, but we are not in the same boat. In the midst of the campaign for a decade of accountability for the SDGs, we at the Contraloría, the Chilean Supreme Audit Institution, are committed to doing our part.
At the same time, the crisis has shown us that institutions that are ensuring transparency and accountability have become more important than ever. Supreme audit institutions can carry out audits at all levels of government. They have the essential task of assessing how taxpayers' money is used and whether the measures taken are transparent, sustainable, and inclusive.
COVID-19 has exacerbated our systemic vulnerabilities to crises and exposed the failure of macroeconomic governance, as 40 out of 43 countries are experiencing an unprecedented increase in debt to GDP ratio in the Asia Pacific alone. Yet, business as usual continues, as almost 96% of the support provided by multilateral banks and international financial institutions to Asia Pacific countries in 2020 are loans, with meager amounts in grants or debt relief. On the other hand, inequalities have been on the rise. Less than 1% of the region's 4.6 billion population is worth almost 54 times more than the combined GDPs of Asia Pacific's least developed countries, further widened by the pandemic. So rather than pushing the poorest countries for economic self-reliance, financing for development processes should help them address corporate capture, debt distress, illicit financial flows, tax evasions, and neoliberal instruments like investor-state dispute settlement. The very lesson from COVID-19 is to strengthen public healthcare systems, enfeebled by massive privatizations. And yet, almost 76 out of 91 IMF negotiated loans in 2020 pushed for further belt tightening that could result in deep cuts to public healthcare and social protection systems. Such systemic issues have escalated health crises into economic, social, and environmental crises. As a result, decades of progress on poverty, hunger, health and education, gender, water and sanitation, inequalities, climate action, and stronger institutions is being reversed. The transformative new social contract requires urgent action to redress inequalities within and among countries, reconfigure power relations across socio-economic and political spheres, dismantle neoliberal capitalism, democratize governance, and ensure climate justice.
COVID-19 has intensified the need for accelerated, united action in light of the devastating toll the pandemic is taking on global health, social and environmental security, and progress on Agenda 2030. Interlinked challenges such as COVID-19, climate change, diminished biodiversity, and continuing crises rooted in economic, judicial, and human rights inequalities inform our call for accelerated action. While some people have access to healthcare, medicines, and vaccines, too many suffer without recourse. While human rights abuses go unpunished and access to justice remains the domain of the few, societies will not know peace and inclusion. These are well-worn truths. But civil society plays a pivotal role in advocating for healthy lives and well-being, reversing widening inequality, and promoting a peaceful, inclusive world.
There is broad agreement among governments that we need new global tax rules, but we still don't have an inclusive body where those rules can be negotiated. Instead, decision-making on global tax rules is being led by the G7, the G20, the OECD, which is also known as the Rich Countries Club. This is resulting in rules that do not reflect the interest of the world's poorest countries, but also in rules that do not effectively ensure that the world's wealthiest corporations and individuals pay their share of taxes and do not represent a global consensus.
When it comes to international negotiations, we as UN youth representatives experience many hurdles in our advocacy and negotiation efforts. Young people are described as active agents of peace, which means that equal treatment and representation should occur. We want to change the narrative from passive stakeholders to active shareholders. This is why we are also working on the establishment of a framework for the youth in order to participate as equals in negotiations. This notion was agreed upon by all member states in SDG 16, and this so-called generational test will be our main tool to translate that notion into practice. In conclusion, by the words of the former Secretary General Kofi Annan, we are never too young to lead, and you are never too old to learn.
This youth-led campaign pleads the UN member states to request an advisory opinion from the International Court of Justice and the linkage between climate change and human rights, as well as the integration of the concept of intergenerational justice.
International governance, standards and rules for trade, investments, taxation, and financial flows must underpin national efforts to achieve more equal and inclusive societies.
6 years into the implementation of the 2030 Agenda, the international community is still off track on achieving SDG 16+, and we've unfortunately seen further stagnation and even serious backsliding of progress. even before the COVID-19 crisis. Civic space is shrinking, human rights abuses are on the rise, faith and trust in institutions is waning, conflict and fragility is deepening, and inequalities are widening, leading to blossoming protest movements in many countries where people still feel left behind.
We need to continue to seek cooperative approach to shared challenges, not only to be better prepared and to create resilience for future shocks and crises, but also to reinforce trust and strengthen security for all.
As we continue to relentlessly encroach on nature and degrade ecosystems, we endanger human health. We need to rethink our relationship with nature and build back better. It has been recognized that business as usual is no longer an option. We need to rethink the way we generate wealth, the way we live, produce, consume, move, and eat. We must shift to a new paradigm of resource use that is socially equitable, economically resilient, and environmentally healthy. Research by UNEP International Resource Panel proves that it is possible.
Muchas gracias. Saludo a todos los.
Thank you very much. And greetings to all the participants in this important political forum. The indigenous peoples have indicated that the Agenda 2030 for Sustainable Development and the SDGs provide us with a historical and unique opportunity to ensure that the more than 370 million indigenous people in at least 90 countries are not left behind. And yet, we continue to be victims of serious violations of human rights.
Access to justice for all persons with disability who have experienced gender-based violence during the pandemic by guaranteeing accessibility and reasonable accommodation in the judicial process.
So this meeting is adjourned, and thank you very much again to all of you for your active participation.
Dr. S.M. Munir is a dynamic personality with diverse experience in various sectors, including tanneries, textiles, and banking. He is the chairman, Dean Textile Mills Limited, and director, Dean Pharma Products Limited. He is a consummate industrialist and was awarded with the Best Export Performance Trophy by the Federation of Pakistan Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the Gold Medallion Award from the International Export Association, United Kingdom. Dr. S.M. Munir was awarded Ambassador of Hope by the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Mr. Imran Khan, on 15th January 2021. Dr. S.M. Munir was awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award by the President of Pakistan in 2012. He was also awarded Sitara-e-Isar and Sitara-e-Imtiaz in 2006 and 2007 respectively by the President of Pakistan in recognition of his outstanding public services for the cause of humanity. His contributions and achievements go beyond the economic sphere into the education sector as well. Greenwich University bestowed upon him the honoris causa degree in recognition of his tremendous services for the business sector.
तमाम जितने पेरेंट्स हैं जो बच्चे आज ग्रेजुएट हो रहे हैं उनको मुबारकबाद देता हूँ। तमाम पेरेंट्स को यकीन दिलाता हूँ कि ग्रीनविच यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़े हुए बच्चे आपके लिए एसेट साबित होंगे। ये आगे जाके अच्छे काम करेंगे, आपका भी नाम रोशन करेंगे और अपने मुल्क का नाम भी रोशन करेंगे। एक चीज़ और भी मैं कहना चाहता हूँ अपने स्टूडेंट्स को कि वालिदैन की इज़्ज़त करें, जो वालिदैन मशवरा दें उस पर अमल करें, कि बड़ों का तजर्बा हमारे से बहुत ज़्यादा होता है। हम समझते हैं बहुत समझदार हो गए, नहीं, टाइम लगता है, एवरीथिंग टेक्स टाइम। आप अपने वालिदैन की इज़्ज़त करें, उनकी बात सुने, उनकी पीस ऑफ एडवाइस को हुक्म मानें।
My name is Ishan Shah. I'm a proud alumni of Greenwich University, batch of 95. I was Dean's List here as well, apparently, and yeah, it's been great. The memories are tremendous. It's great to see everybody out here as we celebrate all these years. I'm basically from the banking profession and I'm part of the media and broadcasting, and all of that combined, it's been a fabulous, fantastic experience to be part of this institution. I wish you all well and hope that we meet again. Take care and have a great day.
Mr. Ali Jilani,
He's a development practitioner focused on democratization of state and society in Pakistan, with over 10 years of advocacy at the national, regional, and global level. He has expertise in capacity building, advocacy, and research for governance reforms concerning access to justice, political, economical equality, human rights, social development, and environmental protection. He currently serves with the Karachi Research Chair, a policy think tank driven for evidence-based advocacy around sustainable development. Mr. Tilani, the floor is yours.
Thank you, moderator, and APRSEM for the opportunity. The decade of action and delivery for sustainable development can only be realized if systemic barriers like global inequalities of wealth, power, and resources, international economic, trade, and monetary frameworks, militarism and conflict, patriarchal authoritarianism, marginalizing governance, shrinking democratic spaces, as well as a guilt-free pass on means of implementation commitments are addressed. The unprecedented COVID-19 crisis has reinforced the need to address such vulnerabilities caused by neoliberal globalization and flawed macroeconomic governance. ODA is falling short of its commitment of 0.7% of GNI, evident of the fact that only 6 countries could meet their ODA targets in 2017, with the overall contribution amounting to $147.2 billion against the required investment of US $5 to $7 trillion to achieve the SDGs. On the flip side, wealth and resources continue to flow from developing countries through illicit financial flows, tax evasions, capital flows, asset stealth, trade mispricing, and profit shifting by multinational corporations, where the data shows that the developing economies lost over 7.8 trillion between 2004 and 2013, with the outflows increasing at 6.5% every year, twice as fast as the global GDP. The terms of discussion around official development assistance need to change from an act of benevolence to that of responsibility for global north, reckoning the historical debt owed to the developing world after centuries of colonial plunder and its continued patterns through neo-imperial neoliberal tactics. People of the Asia-Pacific reject official development assistance use to catalyze private sector engagement, achieve trade, military, and political objectives of donor countries, and its substitution with climate financing, refugee costs, or debt cancellation as recently proposed by the Development Assistance Committee. ODA needs to be reformed, reviewed for impact, and held accountable for failure to deliver on the commitments rather than being reduced to buzzworded negotiation outcomes going 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Debt stress is another key challenge exacerbated by COVID-19, where increased debt financing along with economic downturn will lead to higher government debt to GDP ratio expected to rise to 49% in 2021 among the least developing countries, while the pandemic generally affecting a much larger group of 40 out of 43 countries in the Asia Pacific. Reiterating the Secretary General's appeal reckoning COVID-19 situation, we cannot resort to the usual tools in such unusual times, so we need strong multilateral commitments to address debt distress, having pushed poor countries into generational debt traps, leaving virtually no fiscal space for effective COVID recovery or sustainable development priorities. Trade as a critical MOI need to be democratized through structural reforms prioritizing people and the planet over profits, upholding the essence and multidimensionality of the Agenda 2030, safeguarding state policy space. Localization of SDGs shouldn't mean the absence of accountability mechanism at the global level. To ensure the establishment of global reform entities for SDGs compatibility impact assessment of taxation architecture, trade and investment agreements, and synergizing multilateral cooperation to avoid corporatocratization of the globe. Rather than pushing the poorest countries for economic self-reliance, the processes should help them address macroeconomic pressures embodied in hegemonic trade agreements through conditions of market deregulation, massive privatizations, corporate capture of resources and governance, and neoliberal instruments like ISDS, among others. In terms of technology, the corporate control of data as the raw material for the fourth industrial revolution, and concentration of technological innovation in the hands of a few technology giants must not be allowed to compromise privacy, hinder technology transfer, impede the capacity of developing countries to develop their technological capacity, marginalize human workforce, or undermine local knowledge systems. Policy emphasis on digitization and technological advancement must ensure a civil society-led thorough review of the potential adverse effects on the environment, the social, cultural, economic, civic, and political rights of the people. Our decade of action demands the dismantling of neoliberal development framework that destroys the environment, starves people of resources, and strips them of rights, and criminalizes those who stand for justice. The people of the Asia Pacific demand development justice. If the Agenda 2030 is to be endorsed as the global social contract between people and governments of the world, it's high time they walk the talk. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Jelani, for those very cogent comments. I'm sure that the participants have taken note of them and will bring them up in the breakout discussions.
We would like to introduce you with the student of Greenwich University, Ibad Mahmood. He has completed his BBA Marketing and currently completing his MBA in Supply Chain Management. Nigat Welfare Trust was started on 1st February 2014 on his beloved mother's name, as she is no more in this world. Nigat Welfare Trust is a non-profit organization. Nigat Welfare Trust wants to work for the betterment of society by providing individuals with basic necessities of life and free medical facilities. Along with studies, Ibad is passionate about serving humanity and is the managing director of Nigat Welfare Trust.
A certified Deloitte faculty member and business advisor, Mr. Sufyan Yousfi is a partner and head at one of the world's topmost consulting firms, Deloitte, where he serves as a lead business partner for NASA, an international development organization. Mr. Yousfi graduated from Greenwich University and went on to prove his mettle at Carnegie Mellon University, where he also served as a lead recruiting partner and a board member. Mr. Yousfi has been a part of Deloitte's commercial practice in New York City, serving multiple Wall Street financial service clients, large banks, private equity firms, and hedge funds. At present, he oversees multi-dimensional teams tasked with operational resilience, internal controls, cost optimization, trust and transparency programs. His client services include advanced machine learning, artificial intelligence, data analytic capabilities, and managing large-scale operational transformation programs. He has also published in Respond, Recover, Thrive, amongst other digital media platforms.
John is one of the most engaging young men that I've had the pleasure of teaching here at Carnegie Mellon. I met him 6 years ago, and we've become friends, and that has broadened my perspective more than it has his.
I'm glad, and looking at Sufyan, it makes me even more confident to say that the Greenwich University prepared him to get this far, and then he certainly worked hard to realize his own dream.
अगर आप चाहते हैं कि कुछ काम करें, दुनिया में अपना नाम बनाएं, तो अपना जो बेंचमार्क है ना कि आपको क्या बनना है या क्या करना है, वो काफ़ी ऊपर रखें.
He is a loving husband and a true friend. He is always there to help anyone and everyone who's around him. He genuinely cares for people and loves to propel them forward. His positivity is infectious. He loves to spread it around, and he is the life of every party.
सुफियान के बारे में बताना चाहती हूँ. वो शुरू से बहुत आउटस्टैंडिंग बच्चा रहा है, पढ़ने में भी अच्छा था, बहुत सोशल था, बहुत सारे इसके दोस्त अहबाब, और हम हमेशा ही समझते थे कि ये बहुत अच्छा नहीं करेगा, क्योंकि ये सारा सोशल बहुत था, इसकी दोस्ती बहुत थी.
In recognition of his achievements, Greenwich University presents him the Alumni Excellence Award 2022.
Founded in January 2015 as an email marketing firm, eMarketers have quickly expanded itself to become a digital marketing firm offering a one-window solution to its customers. Usman PEG creative thinking and leadership that eMarketers currently offers the market with 6 services which consist of email marketing, branded SMS marketing, social media marketing, search engine optimization, web development services, and photography services to its client. Specializing in business-to-business marketing, we currently possess diverse portfolio of firms which consist of companies such as HP Paper Pakistan, where we are their official vendor for digital marketing Pakistan, NAFA Funds by National Bank of Pakistan, and also serving as official digital marketing partner of IEEP along with Badr Expo.
Japan is an island country in East Asia, located in the Pacific Ocean. It lies to the east of the Sea of Japan, the East China Sea, China, North Korea, South Korea, and Russia, stretching from the Sea of Okhotsk in the north to the East China Sea and Taiwan in the south. The kanji that make up Japan's name means sun origin, and Japan is often called the land of the rising sun. Japan is a member of the UN, the G7, the G8, and the G20. The country has the world's third largest economy by nominal GDP and the world's fourth largest economy by purchasing power parity. It is also the world's fifth largest exporter and fifth largest importer. Japan ranked first in the country brand index. Japan is a developed country with a high standard of living, and the country is ranked high in the Human Development Index. The Japanese population enjoys the highest life expectancy of any country in the world and the third lowest infant mortality rate. Japan is the highest ranked Asian country in the Global Peace Index. Pakistan and Japan have a history of glorious relationships spanning more than 6 decades. Both share age-old ties of common cultures, traditions, outlook, and consciousness. Pakistan's relationship with Japan is based on mutual trust and respect. Both countries have worked for regional peace and stability. Greenwich University's socio-cultural and educational tour is also a step forward by a top-ranking private university in Pakistan to develop people-to-people relations between the two countries.
I'm very thankful for Greenwich University. They took us to Japan, where we visited many different places. Over there, we went to Tokyo Tower, we went to Hosei University, Disney World, we went to Nissan production plant, and many different places. The experience was very different. It is much cleaner, much safer over there, and the people are very nice, but they are quiet, but they are very workaholic.
People in Japan were very nice, very helpful. There might have been a language barrier, but they never hesitated to help us out every time we got lost. I think the city itself was very clean. They were very punctual about timings. 5 o'clock in the morning used to be the rush hour at train stations, and I think that's amazing. I don't think I've ever seen or met people like that who were so work focused, who are so focused generally in life, and I think that's pretty amazing. I don't think Japan would have been a place where I would have visited otherwise. So thank you, Greenwich University, for giving me this opportunity.
Japanese people are workaholic. They wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. They're very determined. Like a couple of people that I met, they're doing part-time jobs. Like, Japanese people are so determined that they have 3 jobs at a single time. So one job from 9 to 2, and then so on and so forth. And they're very workaholic people. They're always working. They're always up to something. The norms of Japanese people are very clear, that they're very honest with whatever they do. They're very determined, as I said before, and they're very useful. Like they're very helpful. Whatever problem that first of all, there's a language barrier that we faced in Japan. But other than the language barrier, through determining their actions, they're very helpful. Like wherever we got lost and whatever we wanted to find out, they're very helpful in communicating that with us. Hosei University was a wonderful experience. It was a big university, and it was very good. Like we did a presentation there, and it was very resourceful as well. I'm very thankful to Greenwich University to take me as part of the delegation, and I would love to go to Japan another time.
Mount Fuji was surreal. To be honest, it was something I saw it first time in my life, and it was so scenic, it was so beautiful. I remember when I was going up towards to look around the Mount Fuji. I could literally see the clouds touching my foot, and all that, and I could literally feel the pressure of air. It was getting really hard for me to breathe, but it was amazing. It was breathtaking view. To be honest, when I was going to Japan, I was really excited about their technology and to see what they have got, how technological advanced they are. I couldn't agree more that country is completely technically so advanced. When I went there to the factory of Nissan, I saw literally machines doing work over there. Like literally they were just walking beside us, and it was something really new for me. And looking at them made me realize that how technically advanced they are. They don't need they don't need labor. They've got machines to do the labor work. That's differently done in Pakistan, because over here there's more of a human labor than the technical labor. But over there I saw machines doing work, so it was something amazing. Hosei University was a great experience, and I thank Ms. Seema Mughal, who is the Vice Chancellor of Greenwich University, to give me the opportunity, because over there I went on the stage to give out the speech about Greenwich University. It was something really, really good experience, because over there was like Japanese people. They were living like different cultural and from different ethnic backgrounds. And over there, when I was giving speech about my university and how amazing it is, I think I felt really, really great.
और दोज़ख में कैसे जाएगी ये उम्मत रसूल की। भर दो झोली, भर दो झोली, भर दो झोली, तुम्हारे आसान से ज़माना क्या नहीं मांगा, तुम्हारे आसान से ज़माना क्या नहीं।
name is Zara Anwar Funachawala. I am heading cost control at Bank Alfala Limited. I am a proud alumni of Greenwich University and very thankful and appreciated for laying foundations for my success.
Ever since my childhood, I have been afraid to step on the podium and to speak in front of public. Yet I realized that this can only be solved when you put yourself in situations where you challenge yourself and you can then push your limits and your boundaries. So this is the very same purpose of the Debate and Audition Society, that you refine your audition skills, your presentation, your argumentation, and work with your peers in a collaborative and supportive way so that we can all grow together. So I look forward to welcoming you all as a part of Debate and Audition Society and working with you all in the future. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kareem Teli and I am Director Igloo, working under the patronage of Pakistan Dairy Products. The journey at Greenwich was absolutely amazing for me because I learned a lot. It gave me and taught me a lot of lessons, gave me a lot of hardships, heartaches, joys, celebrations and special moments, due to which I am here at my destination today. Well, over the last couple of years, our company has grown into a more versatile business, and as I am managing the food division of the group, we have introduced different brands, different product lines besides ice cream as well. Besides the frozen division, which is called Igloo, we now have a different division called by the name of Homemade. We introduce different kind of frozen parathas, puris, chapatis, which is instant, ready to cook within 2 minutes. This is a good achievement for us because we weren't doing that at all. We were just focusing on ice cream initially, and then we just transformed ourselves into a frozen food company as well. Besides that, in the last couple of years we introduced our own chocolate brand by the name of the Chocolate Factory. I believe we're going to be introducing that product line into the market as well for the normal consumers. So we currently supplying to all the industries and businesses which produce different kind of desserts, cakes, pastries, and we produce chocolate chips and cooking and baking slabs. Well, there has been multiple things. It's not just one thing that makes a person who you are today. I believe there are many factors involved, including my education. I did my bachelor's from Greenwich University, and then I went for my master's abroad to Boston University. Did a different kind of degree there, innovation in technology, computer information systems, which made me learn a lot throughout my educational time. And then when I came back to Pakistan, I implemented those strategies here in my business where I worked, and that created a huge moment for me. Obviously, to be here, I mean, education is not the only thing. You have to give time to your family, to your loved ones, spend quality time with them, maybe to relax your mind, watch good quality content, videos, movies. So I mean, your life should be balanced. if your life isn't balanced and you're just doing one thing and you're focusing only on that particular thing, there is going to be a time that you're going to divert yourself or you're going to get tired of that particular thing. So I mean, one should have the passion to do the job which he or she likes, and once they have that passion, they can do anything in this world. I mean, there are people who are going to say that you can't do this or you can't do that. But I mean, if you have the passion and the courage to do something, then you just have to be positive and just work after it, and you're going to reach your destination soon. Well, the need of the time is follow your passion, follow your heart. I mean, you cannot do something which somebody else tells you to do. I've met a lot of students, I've had a lot of interviews with different people, and they usually say that I'm doing this particular degree or particular program just because my parents told me to do so, or my brother, elder brother or sister told me to do so. This isn't going to help you a lot in your future, because if you are doing a marketing degree and your interest is media science, I mean, you're going to get the degree obviously, but it's not going to help you in the future because you're not going to pursue your career in that particular field. Or maybe even if you do, then you might not be good at it, or you're always going to be addicted or diverted to the things which you like. So I mean, follow where your heart leads you to and focus on that. I mean, if you just study, then your mind is just going to get blocked at one point of time, and then you cannot take in more information and data. So to do these things, I mean, you need to relax your mind, you need to calm down, you need to be happy, because if you are happy, then you can do anything. So be happy, make others happy, and make your family proud by doing whatever you desire. Hello, my name is Kareem Teli and I am Director Igloo, working under the patronage of Pakistan Dairy Products.
Placement on job, internship during and after the studies.
Overall personality grooming courses.
Scholarships and financial assistance.
Credits earned at Greenwich University are transferable to all the recognized universities around the globe.
Affordable tuition fee and student loan facility to pay the fee in installments.
Boost your career by earning internationally recognized certificates, diplomas, degrees.
Corporate social responsibility and co-curricular activities.
Internationally qualified faculty with rich industry experience.
Multidisciplinary trainings by national and international conferences, workshops and symposiums.
It will provide you with regular career counseling and guidance sessions to help you in your practical life.
To develop entrepreneurial skills via Entrepreneurial Incubator. National and international social, cultural and educational tour for students' exposure and skill development.
You will develop versatile skill sets that will apply across diversified sectors.
Working independently and decision making.
State-of-the-art campus with all the essential facilities in the posh area of Karachi. With media lab, computer lab and high-end classrooms, we have it all at Greenwich University.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, I'm Omar Khan and I'm the mentor of the Sports Society here at Greenwich University. We have all the sporting facilities on campus that includes cricket, football, basketball, badminton, table tennis, snooker, FIFA and also an in-house gym for the fitness freaks. So participate, be active, be healthy. See you soon and welcome to Greenwich University.
Assalamu alaikum everybody, my name is Awais Agha and I'm the mentor for the Entrepreneurship Society at Greenwich University. I would like to welcome you all to the university, and in this society we will have a series of events starting with discussion sessions in which we will ask all of you to come in and pitch your business ideas, and we are going to discuss their viabilities. Apart from that, we are going to have a series of guest speaking sessions in which we will invite budding entrepreneurs to share their experiences with you. And finally, our main event is going to be a competition where we will invite you all to come up with business ideas and pitch them in front of a series of investors. The winner will either receive a prize or get a chance to incubate their business. I'm looking forward to you all to this society.
तुझे हर नज़र पे उबूर दूँ, तुझे ज़िंदगी का शऊर दूँ. This is the purpose of art, and so is the purpose of GU Literary Society. What is art? Art is all about unsung songs of human emotions and stories. We all have stories, complicated stories, connected stories. The purpose of this society is to bring into light all those stories and unsung songs of literary giants and people we are not even aware of. I want to welcome all of you to Greenwich University and looking forward for your participation into the society. And I wish you a very memorable stay here.
Hello everyone, my name is Ali Jalani and I'm the mentor for Greenwich University's Diplomatic Society. The vision for Diplomatic Society is to provide the students with the opportunities to engage in simulated scenarios of international entities to foster their analytical vis-a-vis oratory skills. The Society will also be responsible for the conduct of Greenwich University's Model United Nations. You're more than welcome to be part of the Society's events, and would also like to have some of you who are passionate about developing a worldview to be part of the Diplomatic Society moving forward. And by the way, welcome to Greenwich Fraternity, all of you. Looking forward to have you around. Thank you.
हुसूल जा की खातिर नकज़ बिज़र के लिए ये मकतबा है मिल्लत के हर बशर के लिए. कॉर्पोरेट सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज CSR एक ऐसी सोसाइटी कि जिसमें आप अपनी ज़ात से निकलकर दूसरों के लिए कुछ करने का जज्बा हौसला रखते हैं. तो आइए और ज्वाइन करें CSR सोसाइटी, और जिन लोगों ने CSR को ज्वाइन किया है मैं उन तमाम मेंबरान को इस सोसाइटी में खुशामदीद कहता हूँ.
Choose a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life. Our society aims to help you firstly identify your goal and then explore all the paths which will lead you to follow your dream career and enable you to manage and upgrade your skills through various seminars and interactive corporate sessions. Join us now on a fulfilling journey.
In a world which is always moving, photography lets us stand still. It's something much more than just a collection of pretty pictures. It's the stories that are behind those pictures. Hi, my name is Faraz Iqbal. I'm your mentor for the Photography Society at Greenwich University. So for the next 3-4 months, I have planned a lot of events that will be happening under this society. For example, we have photo walk, photo contest, photography exhibition, photography trip. That will really help you guys understand what goes behind taking the pictures. We also have planned a couple of photography workshops, and in those workshops you'll understand how pictures are taken, what a lens does, what the body does, what is good lighting, what is bad lighting, what is good composition, and you'll really get a chance to explore yourself. So I really look forward to seeing you guys in the society, and yeah, let's have fun. Thank you.
Ever since my childhood, I have been afraid to step on the podium and to speak in front of public. Yet I realized that this can only be solved when you put yourself in situations where you challenge yourself and you can then push your limits and your boundaries. So this is the very same purpose of the Debate and Oration Society, that you refine your oration skills, your presentation, your argumentation, and work with your peers in a collaborative and supportive way so that we can all grow together. So I look forward to welcoming you all as a part of Debate and Oration Society and working with you all in the future. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Anam Durrani, Mentor Performing Arts Society. The purpose of this society is to provide platform to all artists. So whether you act, dance or sing, the society will provide platform to you. So please join us.
अशर सोसाइटी ग्रीनविच यूनिवर्सिटी की अहम तरीन सोसाइटी है। इसमें आपको सीखने के बहुत मौके मिलते हैं। मैं मेंटोर हूं ग्रीनविच अशर सोसाइटी का और मैं आपको वेलकम कहता हूं जिन बच्चों ने हमें ज्वाइन किया है और जो फ्यूचर में हमें ज्वाइन करेंगे, क्योंकि ये वो सोसाइटी है जो कि हर इवेंट्स को कवर करती है। तो इसमें सीखने के मौके और सोसाइटी से कहीं ज़्यादा हैं। तो आइए और ज्वाइन करें ग्रीनविच अशर सोसाइटी।
In a world which is always moving, photography lets us stand still. It's something much more than just a collection of pretty pictures. It's the stories that are behind those pictures. Hi, my name is Faraz Iqbal. I'm your mentor for the Photography Society at Greenwich University. So for the next 3-4 months, I have planned a lot of events that will be happening under this society. For example, we have photo walk, photo contest, photography exhibition, photography trip. That will really help you guys understand what goes behind taking the pictures. We also have planned a couple of photography workshops, and in those workshops you'll understand how pictures are taken, what a lens does, what the body does, what is good lighting, what is bad lighting, what is good composition, and you'll really get a chance to explore yourself. So I really look forward to seeing you guys in the society, and yeah, let's have fun. Thank you.
रसूल का जन्नत रसूल की और दोज़ख में कैसे जाएगी ये उम्मत रसूल की। भर दो झोली भर दो झोली भर दो झोली तुम्हारे आस्थान से ज़माना क्या नहीं भागा, तुम्हारे आस्थान से ज़माना क्या नहीं।
अशर सोसाइटी ग्रीनविच यूनिवर्सिटी की अहम तरीन सोसाइटी है। इसमें आपको सीखने के बहुत मौके मिलते हैं। मैं मेंटोर हूं ग्रीनविच अशर सोसाइटी का और मैं आपको वेलकम कहता हूं जिन बच्चों ने हमें ज्वाइन किया है और जो फ्यूचर में हमें ज्वाइन करेंगे, क्योंकि ये वो सोसाइटी है जो कि हर इवेंट्स को कवर करती है। तो इसमें सीखने के मौके और सोसाइटी से कहीं ज़्यादा हैं। तो आइए और ज्वाइन करें ग्रीनविच अशर सोसाइटी।
Sultana Siddiqui, a woman of substance, a woman of courage, a woman of international fame. Sultana Siddiqui came from Hyderabad, Sindh, a historical city that has produced legends in many fields. She studied at a government high school, then at Government College for Women. She did her BA Honours and Masters in Comparative Religion from Sindh University.
Oh, she's a role model. बच्चों की तालीम में she's a role model और फिर उन्होंने इकोनॉमिकली अपने को खुद दो पैरों पर खड़ा किया। तो तीनों she's a role model. Very hard working, intelligent हैं और बहुत ज़्यादा उनकी नज़र जो है वो मुस्तक़बिल पे काफ़ी होती है। शी इज़ वेरी गुड प्लानर।
बहुत कम लोग हैं पाकिस्तान में जिन्होंने सिर्फ अपनी सलाहियत की बिना पर यह मुकाम हासिल किया है और सबसे अच्छी खूबी यह है कि उसने एज ए सिंगल पेरेंट अपने बच्चों को इतना आली तालीम और तरबियत दी है कि वो आज ज़िंदगी में बड़े कामयाब हैं। इसके लिए मैं समझता हूँ कि वो हम सब की बड़ी ख्वाहिश है कि इस तरह के रोल मॉडल हमारी सोसाइटी में बहुत होने चाहिए सुल्ताना जैसे।
Sultana Siddiqui joined PTV in 1974 and took the most difficult task, production of programs for children. She then expanded her horizons with producing music shows and from there moving on to dramas. In 2005, Sultana Siddiqui launched her first TV channel, Hum TV, with a very enthusiastic team of family, friends and fellow workers. Hum TV quickly turned into the talk of the town and then the world.
I think Sultana Siddiqui leaves a legacy of great professionalism. She's probably a woman leader, who has given empowerment to a lot of women. And in Pakistan, not just in Pakistan, but the entire subcontinent Asian region, she's probably the only president of a broadcasting network who has taken this network to a level where no other institution has been taken by a woman.
मोहब्बतों से गुंदी एक शख्सियत है जो सिर्फ मोहब्बतें फैलाना जानती हैं और बहुत ही प्यार मोहब्बत से काम भी सिखाती जाती हैं। इंसान को पता ही नहीं चलता और इंसान उनके पास सिर्फ बैठा होता है और उनसे सिर्फ बात करता है। तो उस थोड़े से टाइम में भी रोज़ जितनी देर मैं उनके साथ बैठती हूँ मुझे लगता है मैं कुछ नया सीख के उस कॉन्वर्सेशन में से निकली हूँ एंड आई एब्सोल्युटली लव हर. आई थिंक शी इज़ वन रिलेशनशिप दैट आई एम प्राउड ऑफ.
I think she's an amazing mother, and the motherly love and motherly affection and motherly advice she would give to us, she gives to everyone, and she makes everyone treat as special. And I cannot think of any mother or any professional better than, of course, my mother.
मम्मी ने जो हमारी फैमिली को एक स्ट्रेंथ दी हुई है ना, I think it's unbelievable. It's basically a learning experience for everybody. और मैं कहती हूँ कि 3 बहुएं डिफरेंट बैकग्राउंड से, 3 बेटे बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग माइंडेड, फिर इतने सारे बच्चे, उसके साथ साथ वो दुनिया का वो हर काम कहती हैं हमसे कि करो, और कहती हैं जो चीज़ तुम लोगों को करनी है उसमें और बेहतर करो, बैठो नहीं, क्रिएटिव बनो. हम सब क्रिएटिव हैं और कभी हमें ये फील नहीं हुआ कि घुटन है या आप आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते. तो उनकी लाइफ अगर आप देखें तो वो पूरी दुनिया के लिए इंस्पिरेशनल सिर्फ नहीं है, वो हमारे लिए इंस्पिरेशनल भी है और थोड़ी सी हमारे ऊपर एक बर्डन भी है कि वी नीड टू डू बेटर, वी कैन नॉट लेट हर डाउन एंड वी नीड टू प्रूव हर कि वी कैन डू बेटर एंड help her achieve the goals further.
Now Hum TV has 2 more siblings, Hum Masala TV and Hum Sitare. Sultana Siddiqui has been behind the introductions of many renowned names in the industry. Abda Parveen, Tina Sani, Ali Haider, Nazia Hassan, Shazia Khushk are some of which come to mind.
I think that Sultana is a remarkable woman. She's one of those people who doesn't need degrees to demonstrate her skills. She has the most potent communication skills in the field of television broadcasting. She has converted her skills into a legendary, I think, demonstration of what is possible within the context of clean, wholesome and artistically well-honed entertainment in Pakistan.
In her long media career, she has won many national and international awards, including the prestigious Pride of Performance Award from the Government of Pakistan. Sultana Siddiqui is truly a pride of Pakistan.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम.
वालेकुम सलाम.
सुल्ताना सिद्दीकी से सुल्ताना आपा तक का सफ़र कैसा रहा?
सफ़र बहुत अच्छा रहा, क्योंकि जब सक्सेस हो जाती है, जो आपका विजन होता है, जिस जगह आप जाना चाहते हैं, अगर वो आपका हो जाए तो फिर सारे जो हैं मंजिलें आसान हो जाती हैं.
इस मकाम पर पहुंचने में कोई तो रोल मॉडल होगा आपकी ज़िंदगी का.
मैं रोल मॉडल अपने बड़े भाई मज़हर सिद्दीकी को समझती हूँ, जिसने ज़िंदगी भर इतना इनकरेज किया, इतनी हिम्मत दिलाई कि बहुत सी चीज़ें जो मुश्किल भी हुई मुझे मुश्किल न लगी, तो वो मेरा रोल मॉडल है.
मैडम, बहैसियत ख़ातून इस शोबे में आपको किन किन मुश्किलात का सामना रहा?
जब ख़वातीन बाहिम्मत होकर निकलती हैं तो मर्दों से बेहतर और ज़्यादा मजबूत होती हैं. कुछ फ़ैसले होते हैं जिनको करने में आपको ज़ाहिरी बात है कि वो कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स तो मैं नहीं कहूँगी, लेकिन मुश्किल समझ में आती है, जो मेरे लिए तो आसान हो गई कि 3 लड़कों को सिंगल हैंडेड पालना और तीनों को इस सोच से पालना कि कोई एक दूसरे से कम भी ना हो, उनकी लीडरशिप क्वालिटीज़ या उनकी सक्सेस. तो जब मैं उसमें कामयाब रही तो मैंने अल्लाह का शुक्र किया कि इससे बेहतर काम शायद मैंने अपनी ज़िंदगी में नहीं किया.
हमारे ग्रेजुएटिंग स्टूडेंट्स के लिए आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगी?
मैं तो ये कहूँगी कि आपके जो मास कम्युनिकेशन के जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं, अगर उनको कभी कोई ऐसी ज़रूरत पड़े तो हमारे दरवाज़े भी उनके लिए खुले हैं और हम उनको अपने पास कुछ ना कुछ जो कुछ आता है उनको सिखा सकते हैं.
बहुत शुक्रिया.
बहुत शुक्रिया.
Hi, I'm Anam Durrani, Mentor Performing Arts Society. The purpose of this society is to provide platform to all artists. So whether you act, dance or sing, the society will provide platform to you. So please join us.
A great university. When I came back from America, it was my first stint to come back to a local university and join it. And Greenwich was my obvious choice. It's made me what I am today, basically. The friends that I made, the things that I learned as far as my marketing and communication skills are concerned, and the fact that I'm proud to be part of the Greenwich alumni, and the fact that I'm back here supporting more students. I think that's more than what anybody else can say. Enjoy yourself, live it, learn it, and love it. You know, the education part, especially when we are going to college, is so important, because this is something that doesn't come back. As you grow older, as responsibilities increase, you don't have time for a lot of things, baby friends, relationships, meeting, just meeting people generally. And the time that you impart and the time that you have with each other is just so important. You only realize that once you're out of a college or a university. The fact that it's a success story, the fact that all of Greenwich students are somebody. You can never turn around and say that, oh, I graduated from Greenwich and I didn't get a job, or I graduated from Greenwich and I didn't get somewhere in life. You know, we just met somebody who's at LinkedIn. I've met somebody who, I've met so many people all over the world from Greenwich, whether it's Indus Motors, whether it's Igloo, whether it's myself, whether it's Toyota, whether it's like, you can go on and on and on. There are managers, GM Marriott in Dubai is Greenwich. There's so many people, they're all over the place. And surprising for a university when we joined, it's a new university at that time. It wasn't something like IBA or LUMSO. It was a new university when we walked in. And we were not expecting this quality of education, and also not expecting this quality of our future and what's defined for us. I flunked math 9 times.
The Grid is an ideology put forth by Alisha Kanani. The Grid is a community center in its purest form that provides the general community a creative space to organize events. They facilitate 3 broad categories of artists, musicians, and writers. For musicians, they offer them a free stage to perform, sell tickets, and make money. For artists, they offer space for exhibition without charging any commission. For writers, they have a library and a typewriter. The vision aims to streamline a generation of creative minds who will become a change agent in the society. They vociferously campaign against the notion that art and music is an impractical profession in Pakistan by facilitating talent to earn money. They offer courses and services ranging from classical vocals to philosophy classes. The model of this community center relies on the crowdfunding with an assumption that the community will reciprocate if a venue is provided to them, which becomes a meeting point to discuss general problems in the society and possibly come up with solutions.
Assalamualaikum, this is Faisal Yusuf. I was from the first batch of Greenwich when we had the Southeastern University program. I've been associated with Greenwich for the last 25 years and I'm the proud alumni for Greenwich, and I want to be very active and proactive in this whole program that Greenwich has just started. Thank you very much.
Ever since my childhood, I have been afraid to step on the podium and to speak in front of public. Yet I realized that this can only be solved when you put yourself in situations where you challenge yourself and you can then push your limits and your boundaries. So this is the very same purpose of the Debate and Oration Society, that you refine your oration skills, your presentation, your argumentation, and work with your peers in a collaborative and supportive way so that we can all grow together. So I look forward to welcoming you all as a part of Debate and Oration Society and working with you all in the future. Thank you.
मिस शर्मीन लारी क्या करती थी कि अगर आप क्लास में लेट आए तो आपको गाना गाना है। भाई आवाज अच्छी नहीं है, गाना कैसे गाए बंदा? और फिर नजर आ रहा है कि सामने आपके पास 30 बच्चे हंसेंगे आपके ऊपर, कैफेटेरिया में मजाक बनाएगा।
अच्छा, थोड़ा सा पर्सनल सवाल है, यूनिवर्सिटी में जब आप पढ़ रहे होते हो तो हमने भी देखा हमारे मुख्तलिफ अलमनाइज आए, उनकी हमने लव स्टोरीज सुनी, ठीक है, तो सक्सेसफुली माशाल्लाह से अचीव भी हुई, किसी की नहीं हुई तो उन्होंने कहा जी छोड़ दें, बस इस बात को ना हम डिस्कस करें। आपके साथ क्या कुछ हुआ, कुछ आप शेयर करेंगे?
मेरे साथ कुछ नहीं हुआ।
अच्छा।
कोई मेरे पास नहीं आई, किसी ने मुझे प्रपोज नहीं किया, किसी ने मुझे नहीं बोला कि आप अच्छे, और ना ही ये चीज मैंने की।
लेकिन आप किसी को पसंद करते थे?
मैं सबको पसंद करता था। मेरी पर्सनालिटी हमेशा से ऐसी रही है कि आई वांट टू इंटरैक्ट विद एवरीवन।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मैं हूँ रोहिल इंतखाब और आप हमारा प्रोग्राम देख रहे हैं कॉफी विद अलमनाई। हर एपिसोड में आपकी मुलाकात डिफरेंट अलमनाई से करवाते हैं, उनसे पूछते हैं कि उन्होंने ग्रीनविच यूनिवर्सिटी में क्या कुछ किया, उनकी मेमोरीज को रिकॉल करते हैं, उस पर बात करते हैं। और आज जिस अलमनाई में हमें ज्वाइन किया है, आपको सुन के भी मज़ा आएगा और हम भी उनकी बातें सुन के बड़ा इंजॉय कर रहे हैं। हम वेलकम करेंगे आगा अहमद हुसैन साहब को और पूछेंगे, जानेंगे कि वो प्रोफेशनली अब क्या कर रहे हैं। आगा अहमद, आपको वेलकम करेंगे। अस्सलाम वालेकुम, कैसे हैं आप?
बहुत अच्छा हूँ, बहुत शुक्रिया, आपने यहाँ पर दावत दी, हमें इज्जत दी, ग्रीनिच ने हमें इज्जत दी, एंड इट्स अ ब्लेसिंग टू बी हियर।
थैंक यू सो मच सर। सर, सबसे पहले तो बताएं कि आप प्रोफेशनली कर क्या रहे हैं? आगा अहमद हुसैन अब क्या कर रहे हैं? ग्रीनिच की बातें तो हम पूरे प्रोग्राम में ही करेंगे, अभी आप क्या कर रहे हैं?
मैं अभी अपने फैमिली बिजनेस से वाबस्ता हूँ। हम कराची में सदियों से लैंड डेवलपमेंट कर रहे हैं। लैंड डेवलपमेंट का मतलब ये होता है कि हम हाउसिंग स्कीम्स बनाते हैं। हाउसिंग स्कीम्स बनाकर उनकी प्लॉटिंग करके हम आगे उसको सेल आउट करते हैं। उसकी डेवलपमेंट होती है, उसकी मेंटेनेंस होती है, उसकी केयर टेकिंग होती है, उससे वाबस्ता दीगर चीज़ें हैं जिसका हमें ख्याल रखना पड़ता है। तो आई एम एट द मोमेंट with my family in this family business, and alhamdulillah it is a great feeling to be working side by side with your father.
क्या बात है।
That feeling is something that I cherish every day.
क्या बात है।
Professionally मेरा ये काम अब चल रहा है।
ठीक है, वेल सर। सर, ग्रीनविच यूनिवर्सिटी का आपका टेन्योर कौन सा था, कब ज्वाइन किया, कौन से प्रोग्राम में आप एनरोल्ड हुए?
ग्रीनविच यूनिवर्सिटी से मेरा रिश्ता कायम हुआ 2007 में। मैं ए लेवल्स करके निकला और सीधा ग्रीनविच यूनिवर्सिटी आया। ग्रीनविच यूनिवर्सिटी आने की वजह बड़ी मेरे लिए सिंपल थी। हमारे कुछ जानने वाले यहाँ पर मौजूद थे जिनके थ्रू मैंने रिसर्च की, तो पता चला कि यहाँ के प्रोफेसर्स अच्छे हैं, यहाँ की यूनिवर्सिटी का एटमॉस्फेयर अच्छा है, एक्सपीरियंशियल लर्निंग यहाँ पर बहुत ज़्यादा दी जाती है। इट वाज एक्चुअली अ नो ब्रेनर फॉर मी टू एनरोल माई सेल्फ इन ग्रीनविच। 2007 में मैंने बैचलर्स ऑफ साइंस एंड बिजनेस एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में अपना एडमिशन लिया, एंड 2010 में मैं यहाँ से ग्रेजुएट हुआ। पढ़ाई भी की, एंजॉय भी किया, बहुत सीखा। एक ख़ास बात मैं आपको बताऊं, यू लर्न द मोस्ट व्हेन यू पुट योर थियोरी इनटू प्रैक्टिस। दिस वाज गिवन टू अस बाय ग्रीनविच यूनिवर्सिटी एट अ वेरी अर्ली एज। ऑफ कोर्स आपके कुछ फाउंडेशन कोर्सेज होते हैं जिनको आप 001 कहते हैं या 101 कहते हैं। ये फाउंडेशन कोर्सेज हैं जिस पे आप अपनी थियोरी को समझते हैं कि आप करने क्या जा रहे हैं। बट एज सून एज यू एंटर द सेकेंड लेवल ऑफ योर कोर्सेज, you start putting all of that in practice and it is the best feeling ever. आपको पता होता है कि अभी अगर आप जो पढ़कर आए हो आप उसको प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो, आप गिरोगे, you are bound to fail. It's good to fail. And you know that you have a teacher right next to you saying, okay, now you know there is one way that how you're not supposed to do it. So now you'll do it the right way. So they've prepared you for the real life. And once you enter into the industries, आपको सारी अपनी फ्लैशबैक्स आती हैं कि क्या क्या गलतियां आपने की थी और अब आपने क्या क्या नहीं करना, और आप सही डायरेक्शन पे जा रहे होते हो। 2010 में मैंने बैचलर्स कंप्लीट किया और मैं प्रोफेशनल इंडस्ट्री में आ गया. I started working. I was associated with the media industry for a short time, and then predominantly I was associated for a decade with the aviation industry of Pakistan. I served as the head of sales for Oman Air for 6 years. Then I served as the head of sales for Turkish Airlines for 4 years, until my recent moving to my family business. But in सब के बीच में 2015 में I enrolled myself for my master's program at Greenwich University. लग रहा था ऐसा कि पढ़ाई और होनी चाहिए. You have to keep yourself in that momentum of learning continuously. और शायद अगर मैं इतना अच्छा पढ़ाई में पहले नहीं था, प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में आने के बाद वो स्पिरिट और थोड़ी तेज़ हो गई. तो 2015 से 17 मैंने अपना मास्टर्स किया और ग्रेजुएशन बड़े अच्छे हाई परसेंटेज से GPA से मैंने अचीव की. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, आई एम स्टिल थैंकफुल टू माई सेल्फ, मोर थैंकफुल टू माई वाइफ फॉर पुशिंग मी टू डू माई MBA.
वरना आप नहीं करते, राइट?
वरना शायद मैं नहीं करता, क्योंकि you always need that motivation behind you.
No doubt, sir.
And this can come from your parents, from your friends, from your colleagues, from your teachers. मेरी जो ड्राइव थी वो मेरी वाइफ की तरफ से आई, और उसकी भी एक वजह थी कि हमने एक पैक्ट किया था कि I will do my masters. As soon as I end it, you will do your masters, and both of us did it. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, एक ख्वाब होता है, ख्वाब पूरा होता है, सबको अच्छा लगता है.
बहुत खूबसूरत बात. आगे बढ़ते हैं जी. अब ये बताएं कि MBA भी आपका हो गया, कोई ऐसा टीचर जो आपको स्टिल अच्छा लगता हो कि यहाँ इन्होंने सिखाया, इन्होंने पढ़ाया, और मेरी जो प्रोफेशनल लाइफ है मैंgrupने अपना उसमें उनकी वजह से थोड़ा बहुत बेहतर किया, तो कोई याद है आपको ऐसा प्रोफेसर? क्यों?
मुझे अपने सारे प्रोफेसर याद हैं, और हर प्रोफेसर ने मुझे सिखाया. वो भले मेरा रिमीडियल का कोर्स हो या वो मेरा सबसे फाइनल कोर्स हो. एवरी टीचर इन दिस यूनिवर्सिटी calls you out, understands you, knows you, gets to know you, and then deals with you in a manner where we are ought to learn. टीचर्स के मैं नाम लेने जाऊंगा तो लिस्ट बहुत लंबी है, बट इस प्लेटफॉर्म के थ्रू आई वुड थैंक ऑल माय प्रोफेसर्स, ऑल माय टीचर्स, ऑल द एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. It is because of these people that I am where I am. And the way I am here sitting in front of you, trust me, there are thousands of people जो मेरे साथ भी रह चुके हैं, मुझसे पहले के बैचेस में भी रह चुके हैं, who feel equally grateful to all the teachers.
क्या बात है. अच्छा सर, विच प्रोफेसर यू डिडंट लाइक? मतलब ऐसा कोई प्रोफेसर हो जो आप जिससे खौफ खाते हो, यार इसकी क्लास नहीं लेनी है, इससे पढ़ना नहीं है, इससे भागना है, जिसने सख्ती की हो सही तरीके से?
उनकी मैं इतनी इज्जत करता हूँ, अल्लाह उनको लंबी जिंदगी दे, उनके लिए हमेशा दुआएं देता हूँ.
दुरानी साहब, यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट?
I am talking about a professor who used to teach us calculus. His name was Professor Barkat Ali. And ये मैं आपको अपने बैचलर्स की बात बता रहा हूँ. गलती उनकी नहीं थी, गलती मेरी थी. मुझे मैथ्स नहीं पढ़ना था, मुझे कैलकुलस नहीं पढ़ना था, और उनको पढ़ाना था. और उनका अंदाज पढ़ाने का, वो उनको पता था क्लास में कि ये आगा बैठा हुआ है, इसको तो पढ़ना नहीं है, तो मैं इसको उसी अंदाज से मैं डील करता हूँ. अब एग्जाम में बैठने के लिए आपको 2 से ज़्यादा एब्सेंस की इजाज़त नहीं थी, तो बैठना भी है. प्रोफेसर की इज्जत करते हैं तो उनको तंग भी नहीं करना है, जो वो कह रहे हैं उसको आपने बर्दाश्त भी करना है. पढ़ के फिर भी नहीं दिया. ये तो पहला सेमेस्टर उनके साथ जब किया तो ये इस तरह का मेरा रवैया था. फेल हो गए, कोर्स रिपीट किया, फिर से वही प्रोफेसर, ले भाई खुद फंस गए, अब तो पढ़ना ही पड़ेगा. तो मैंने कैलकुलस 3 अटेम्प्ट्स में पास किए, और तीनों दफा प्रोफेसर बरकत थे
लास्ट अटेम्प्ट में क्या आपका ग्रेड रहा, ये बता दें।
लास्ट अटेम्प्ट में मेरे ख्याल में, इफ आई एम नॉट मिस्टेकन, आई गॉट अ सी। और जो मुझे याद है उस कोर्स में एग्जाम में आया था, वो मैं कभी नहीं भूल सकता, क्योंकि मैंने इतना उसके लिए पढ़ा था।
प्रेशर दिमाग में बन गया होगा, एक कोर्स को 3 दफ़ा पढ़ना, मुझे खुद वो हो रहा है कि आप मतलब बताओ स्टूडेंट कैसे करेंगे। दूसरी दफ़ा समझ में आता है, लेकिन तीसरी दफ़ा जो आपके दिमाग में ये गया होगा वो आपको सारी जिंदगी अब याद रहेगा।
मुझे याद है, 100%
आगे बढ़ते हैं, आप वही चीज़ आंसर भी कर दोगे। अच्छा आगा साहब, एक्टिविटी बताएं, आपकी किस तरह की एक्टिविटी कैंपस में रही, कहाँ आप इन्वॉल्व थे? इन्वॉल्व मीन इन सोसाइटीज़ जो एकेडमिक्स की हमारी होती हैं यूनिवर्सिटी की, किस तरह का आपका ग्रुप था, किस तरह का बैच था, क्या एक्टिविटीज़ आप करते थे?
हमारा यूनिवर्सिटी में एक कल्चर है, वो कल्चर बहुत ज़्यादा फैमिली फ्रेंडली ओरिएंटेड है। हम जिस टाइम मैं बैचलर्स में था, यकीन माने एवरी स्टूडेंट न्यू द अदर स्टूडेंट एंड एवरी स्टूडेंट न्यू एवरी टीचर एंड एवरी स्टाफ मेंबर ऑफ दिस यूनिवर्सिटी। हम जो भी करते थे इस यूनिवर्सिटी में, हम साथ मिल के करते थे। अगर वो स्पोर्ट्स है तो हमारा स्पोर्ट्स में एक सर्कल बना हुआ है और वो सर्कल को सब एक्सेप्ट करते हैं। एकेडमिक्स है, हम सब मिलके करते थे। मेरा पर्सनल एसोसिएशन कभी किसी सोसाइटी के साथ नहीं रहा, मगर आई ट्राई टू बी एज प्रोमिनेंट इन दिस यूनिवर्सिटी एज पॉसिबल। और उस प्रोमिनेंस की वजह ये नहीं थी कि मैं कुछ सोसाइटी से लिंक्ड हूँ, उस प्रोमिनेंस की वजह ये थी कि ये यूनिवर्सिटी आपको वो इज्जत देती है, तो आपकी पर्सनालिटी उस हिसाब से ग्रूम होती है।
बिल्कुल सही बात है।
ये मैं अकेला नहीं कहूँगा, आप जिससे बात करेंगे वो आपको यही जवाब देगा।
बिल्कुल सही बात है। सर क्लास बंक की कभी ये बताएं कि अभी दिल चाहा कि क्लास नहीं लेनी और निकल गए बाहर?
देखिए जी, कोई ऐसा स्टूडेंट नहीं है
जिसने क्लास
बंक नहीं की हो।
अच्छा हमें वाकया बता दें, आपने कैसे की, कैसे प्लान किया, या कभी पकड़े गए क्लास बंक करते हुए, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन को पता लग गया, टीचर को पता लग गया?
देखें, हमारी एक टीचर थी और मैं उनकी बहुत इज्जत करता हूँ, मैं अभी भी उनसे इन टच हूँ, मिस शर्मीन इम्तियाज लारी। मिस शर्मीन लारी क्या करती थी कि अगर आप क्लास में लेट आए तो आपको गाना गाना है। भाई आवाज अच्छी नहीं है, गाना कैसे गाए बंदा? और फिर नजर आ रहा है कि सामने आपके पास 30 बच्चे हंसेंगे आपके ऊपर, कैफेटेरिया में मजाक बनाएगा, तो अगर आप लेट आ रहे हो तो आओ ही नहीं। तो हम आते थे, कैफेटेरिया में जाके बैठ जाते थे। हमारे यहाँ होती है क्लास के बीच में एक ब्रेक, उस टाइम पे प्रोफेसर्स भी आते हैं कैफेटेरिया की तरफ। उन्होंने देख लिया कि बैठे हुए यहाँ पे तो चाय
क्लास नहीं ले
रहा। अरे भाई अब तुम गाना गाओगे कैफेटेरिया में।
अच्छा, मतलब ये क्लास तक महदूद नहीं रहा, पूरा कैंपस देखेगा।
मैं आपसे वही तो कह रहा हूँ कि ये यहाँ का कल्चर अच्छा था।
क्या बात है, बड़ा मजा आया सुन के।
तो बंक की है, मगर एक पॉइंट आता है कि आपका दिल नहीं चाहता बंक करने का, आपको क्लास में रहने का दिल चाहता है।
तो इससे ज्यादा बेहतर नहीं था कि वो गाना आप 30 लोगों में गा लेते तो वो ज्यादा सही रहता।
हाँ, तो उसके बाद गया।
क्या बात है आगा साहब। अच्छा, थोड़ा सा पर्सनल सवाल है, यूनिवर्सिटी में जब आप पढ़ रहे होते हो तो हमने भी देखा, हमारे मुख्तलिफ अलमनाइज आए, उनकी हमने लव स्टोरीज सुनी, ठीक है, तो सक्सेसफुली माशाल्लाह से अचीव भी हुई, किसी की नहीं हुई तो उन्होंने कहा जी छोड़ दें बस, इस बात को ना आप डिस्कस करें। आपके साथ क्या कुछ हुआ, कुछ आप शेयर करेंगे?
वैसा कुछ नहीं हुआ।
अच्छा,
कोई मेरे पास नहीं आई, किसी ने मुझे प्रपोज नहीं किया, किसी ने मुझे नहीं बोला कि आप अच्छे, और ना ही ये चीज मैंने की।
लेकिन आप किसी को पसंद करते थे या?
मैं सबको पसंद करता था। मेरी पर्सनालिटी हमेशा से ऐसी रही है कि आई वॉन्ट टू इंटरैक्ट विद एवरीवन। मेरी किसी से दुश्मनी नहीं है, मेरी किसी से गलत कोई किसी किस्म का रिश्ता नहीं है, मेरी सबसे अच्छी बातचीत है। आई एम इन टच विद ऑल द फ्रेंड्स दैट आई मेड ड्यूरिंग माई टाइम इन द यूनिवर्सिटी। अभी भी मेरे साथ उनसे बातचीत।
क्या बात है।
तो मेरा कभी कोई पर्सनल रिलेशन या उसको आप कहते हैं लव एंगल से अगर आप देखते हैं, नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह नहीं हुआ, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह नहीं हुआ। क्योंकि आपको फिर ये चीज ना होने से आप फिर आपको पता है आपका ट्रैक क्या है, आपका मिशन क्या है, आपको पढ़ाई करनी है, आपने फिर घर जाना है, तो मैं उस पे फिर राग़िब रहा।
चलिए अच्छा हो गया, आगे बढ़ते हैं, अब इस पे ज़्यादा बात नहीं करते हैं, ठीक है। अच्छा सर, हमारा एक राउंड होता है, इसको हम कहते हैं रैपिड फायर राउंड, जिसमें हम जो ग्रीनविच यूनिवर्सिटी का पुराना स्टाफ है उनका एक नाम हम आपके सामने रखेंगे, आपके दिमाग में जो भी उनके बारे में आए आपने 1 वर्ड में उनको डिस्क्राइब करना है।
और अगर मैं 1 वर्ड में नहीं कर पाया,
आप सेंटेंस ले लेंगे।
थैंक यू सो मच।
ठीक है, इजाज़त है सर। राशिद इकबाल।
राशिद के पास हम जाते हैं और राशिद कहते हैं, राशिद ये वाला कोर्स चाहिए मुझे। राशिद कहता है डन।
और फिर मिलता था। अच्छा।
राशिद इज योर मैन टू गो टू गेट एनीथिंग डन।
ज़बरदस्त। अच्छा सर, राशिद के बारे में मुख्तलिफ अलमनाइज मुख्तलिफ बातें करते हैं, लेकिन अच्छे अल्फाज में उनको याद किया जाता है। सर, रब नवाज के बारे में क्या कहेंगे?
रब नवाज इज द स्वीटेस्ट पर्सन दैट यू कैन मीट इन दिस यूनिवर्सिटी, प्रोफेशनली भी एंड पर्सनली। जेम।
सर,
कामरान भाई, अगेन ही इज द मोस्ट हेल्पफुल पर्सनैलिटी यू विल फाइंड इन दिस यूनिवर्सिटी। Anything that you are facing and you want to discuss with someone to get out of that problem, you can go to Kamran bhai.
अच्छा, सिर्फ यूनिवर्सिटी नहीं, हम जो एक्सपीरियंस कर रहे हैं कामरान साहब के साथ, वो सब किसी को नो कहते ही नहीं है।
नहीं कहते।
उनके लिए मतलब आधी रात को भी आप फोन करेंगे, कामरान भाई ये काम है, हाँ हो जाएगा, डन है।
100%
सही है। और मतलब
because he is true to himself and वो हमारे ऊपर भी यही रोशनी डालते हैं। इससे अच्छी क्या बात हो सकती है?
सर, जमील अहमद के बारे में आप क्या कहेंगे?
जमील साहब एग्जामिनेशंस के थे, उस टाइम बड़ा डर लगता था।
अभी भी एग्जामिनेशंस का हिस्सा है?
हाँ, मतलब अब मेरे एग्जाम नहीं हो रहे ना, अब तो
अच्छा,
तो उस टाइम एग्जामिनेशंस पे
अच्छा।
थे, उनका दफ्तर ऊपर होता था।
ठीक।
एग्जामिनेशन में कंपल्सरी कि आपकी अटेंडेंस पूरी हो, तो उस टाइम जमील भाई हेल्प करते थे। तो जमील भाई एक लेटर दे देते कि लिख दो इसको, ये ना हम अप्रूव कराने की बात करते हैं।
सही। सर, मुनीर के बारे में?
Munir Sahab is a foundation of this university when it comes to the students. He's been here since day one. Amazing personality, always helpful, always here to help you out. मेरे admissions, जितने दोनों admissions, direct Munir Sahab.
Okay.
And he will make sure that I would receive the best of care possible in this university. Amazing.
क्या बात है। वाइस चांसलर मैडम सीमा मुगल,
उनके बारे में मैं इतना कुछ कह सकता हूँ, उनकी तारीफ में इतना कुछ कह सकता हूँ कि हमारा शो खत्म हो जाएगा। शी इज अ लिविंग लेजेंड।
बिल्कुल सही।
शी इज अ लिविंग लेजेंड इन एजुकेशन इंडस्ट्री ऑफ पाकिस्तान, एंड अल्लाह उनको लंबी जिंदगी।
आमीन सुमा। बहुत अच्छी बात आपने बोली, बहुत ज़बरदस्त, माशाल्लाह। रजिस्ट्रार सईद मुगल के बारे में आप क्या कहेंगे?
Saeed Mughal Saab is the reason why there is a friendly culture here, because he is the one who made sure that he interacts with everyone, every student, meets them, shakes hands with them, interacts with them, and make everyone comfortable. And that person who does that, उनके लिए तो तारीफ इतनी कर सकता है बंदा कि खत्म ना हो।
सर, लास्ट वर्ड अबाउट द होल यूनिवर्सिटी, इसकी क्या आप स्ट्रेंथ समझते हैं, क्या पावर समझते हैं? ग्रीनविच यूनिवर्सिटी है क्या आपके दिमाग के हवाले से, क्योंकि अब आप पास आउट कर चुके हैं, आप इंडस्ट्री में काम कर रहे हैं, आप अब क्या सोचते हैं कि ग्रीनविच यूनिवर्सिटी की स्ट्रेंथ पावर क्या है?
सी, ग्रीनविच यूनिवर्सिटी जब मार्केट में मैं एंटर हुआ, आई स्टार्टेड मीटिंग tons of people who have graduated from this university. And at that time, I figured out that professional बंदा पैदा होता है, उसको पैदा करता कौन है? उसको यूनिवर्सिटी पैदा करती है। ग्रीनविच यूनिवर्सिटी पैदा करके दे रही है प्रोफेशनल्स फॉर द मार्केट।
No doubt, sir.
It is one of the best universities in Pakistan where your child will learn discipline, education, personality building, speaking power, logical thinking, experiential learning, personality grooming and various traits जो एक professional में होते हैं. Greenwich University ऐसे students को पैदा करके market में डालता है. And now you are ready to face any challenge in the working environment. I have been here since a very long time. अगर बैचलर्स के बाद मेरा 7 साल का गैप था या 5 साल का गैप था, मैं किसी और यूनिवर्सिटी भी जा सकता था. मैं नहीं गया, मैं वापस यहीं पर ही आया, मैंने अपना MBA किया. इससे बड़ी मेरे लिए तो कोई बात नहीं हो सकती.
क्या बात है आगा अहमद हुसैन साहब, बहुत शुक्रिया, आपने वक्त निकाला, आप मसरूफ़ हैं, आप काम कर रहे हैं, हमने आपको याद किया और आप यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए दौड़े चले आए. यूनिवर्सिटी आपको सर एक छोटा सा तोहफा दे रही है, आई होप आपको अच्छा लगे. एक शील्ड है ताकि आपको भी ये याद रहे कि आप आए हमारे शो में और ये शील्ड आपको मिली है.
थैंक यू सो मच, बहुत शुक्रिया आपका.
हम आपको दोबारा भी इन्वाइट करेंगे.
मोस्ट डेफिनेटली,
हमारी पब्लिकेशन है सारा.
थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू सो मच.
सो अपना बहुत ख्याल रखिएगा. आई होप कि आप लोगों को मज़ा आया होगा. जितने भी अलमनाइज हमें देख रहे हैं कि वो हम उनको भी रिकॉल करेंगे, बुलाएंगे और उनसे भी पूछेंगे कि उनकी क्या कुछ एंगेजमेंट ग्रीनविच यूनिवर्सिटी में रही. अपना बहुत ख्याल रखिएगा. पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद.
In a world which is always moving, photography lets us stand still. It's something much more than just a collection of pretty pictures. It's the stories that are behind those pictures. Hi, my name is Faraz Iqbal. I'm your mentor for the Photography Society at Greenwich University. So for the next 3-4 months, I have planned a lot of events that will be happening under this society. For example, we have photo walk, photo contest, photography exhibition, photography trip. That will really help you guys understand what goes behind taking the pictures. We also have planned a couple of photography workshops, and in those workshops you'll understand how pictures are taken, what a lens does, what the body does, what is good lighting, what is bad lighting, what is good composition. And you'll really get a chance to explore yourself. So I really look forward to seeing you guys in the society, and yeah, let's have fun. Thank you.
My name is Farah Agha. I'm a proud alumni of Greenwich University. I'm the COO of Abbas Spinning and Weaving Mills and currently setting up a steel manufacturing plant. Greenwich has been instrumental in shaping not only our personalities, but providing us the life skills necessary for the professional success that some of us have had in our careers.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Fareed Zafar. I am the head of HR operations of Angro Corporation. And also I am a proud alumni of Greenwich University. So I'd like to thank Greenwich University for providing me a platform to enhance my skills, my education, and now I am in the corporate world and bringing a good name to the university. Thank you.
Choose a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life. Our society aims to help you firstly identify your goal and then explore all the paths which will lead you to follow your dream career and enable you to manage and upgrade your skills through various seminars and interactive corporate sessions. Join us now on a fulfilling journey.
Hi, my name is Fuad Mehdi and I'm the CEO at FNH Ventures. I'm a very proud alumnus of Greenwich University, and I would like to thank Greenwich for laying the foundations of my success and career.
हुसूल जाह की खातिर नकज़ बिज़र के लिए ये मक्तबा है मिल्लत के हर बशर के लिए. कॉर्पोरेट सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज, CSR, एक ऐसी सोसाइटी कि जिसमें आप अपनी जात से निकलकर दूसरों के लिए कुछ करने का जज्बा, हौसला रखते हैं। तो आइए और ज्वाइन करें CSR सोसाइटी। और जिन लोगों ने CSR को ज्वाइन किया है, मैं उन तमाम मेंबरान को इस सोसाइटी में खुशामदीद कहता हूं।
Hi, I am Haider Ali Asad and I am the Chief Operating Officer of FNH Ventures and a proud alumnus of Greenwich University. I would like to thank Greenwich University for giving me such wonderful memories.
Hi, my name is Haider Javed. I'm a graduate of Greenwich. It's been 17-18 years that I've been in the market working for the financial sector. Presently, I'm working for an investment bank where I'm heading the corporate and investment banking division. Definitely, I would like to praise the knowledge and education which has been given to me by this university, because from day one, as I entered the market, I started my career from investment banking, where I was exposed to many structured and one of their own kind of transactions which were first time floated in Pakistan, and I was able to execute them and excel in them and perform in those transactions because of the knowledge which I gained from this university, because of the expertise and technical know-how which was given to me by the teachers who were professionals, who were from the financial sector, who were from the field, who were from the marketing side. It all helped me in becoming whoever I am today. Thank you, Greenwich.
Hello everyone, my name is Ali Jalani and I am the mentor for Greenwich University's Diplomatic Society. The vision for Diplomatic Society is to provide the students with the opportunities to engage in simulated scenarios of international entities, to foster their analytical vis-a-vis oratory skills. The Society will also be responsible for the conduct of Greenwich University's Model United Nations. You're more than welcome to be part of the Society's events, and would also like to have some of you who are passionate about developing a worldview to be part of the Diplomatic Society moving forward. And by the way, welcome to Greenwich Fraternity, all of you. Looking forward to have you around. Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Ali Jalani and I am the mentor for Greenwich University's Diplomatic Society. The vision for Diplomatic Society is to provide the students with the opportunities to engage in simulated scenarios of international entities, to foster their analytical vis-a-vis oratory skills. The Society will also be responsible for the conduct of Greenwich University's Model United Nations. You're more than welcome to be part of the Society's events, and would also like to have some of you who are passionate about developing a worldview to be part of the Diplomatic Society moving forward. And by the way, welcome to Greenwich Fraternity, all of you. Looking forward to have you around. Thank you.
Welcome to Greenwich University Karachi campus. This is Afshan Farooq.
I'm Vijay Hotwani, your today's host.
My name is Amit Prem and I'm very glad to host you all since I have been to your campus, and to be very honest, your campus is beautiful and Moshid itself is an amazing place.
Today we're going to show you Greenwich University's Karachi campus. Let's have a look inside at the Greenwich family.
This is our very own lobby.
And this lobby is one of the most favorite places of students over here. The class has just ended and you can see a lot of people waiting over here. They wait for their cars, they have gossip sessions over here, and they especially like this place when it's really hot outside. Let's have a look at rest of the campus.
And that's our reception.
And reception is one of the most important places over here, since all your queries, all your questions are answered over here, and they are very respondent to whatever you're asking.
And this is our counseling room.
Let's have a look inside in the counseling room. Over here you can see our counselors counseling a lot of students. They're helping you out with all your queries, whether it's about admissions, whether it's about anything in university, regarding your courses, regarding your attendance. They're always there to counsel you and help you out in the best possible way.
Now we are standing outside computer lab. Let's have a look inside.
So over here you can see a lot of students working in the computer lab. This is one of the most important places we have in Greenwich University Karachi campus. Now our computers are with high-tech technology, and we have experts also working over here to help out the students with any concern which they have. Moreover, we have printing facility, we have free Wi-Fi in the entire campus, and the Wi-Fi works really nice in the computer lab too. The Greenwich Library offers you a lot. From books, magazines, newspaper, it has a lot to offer to the students, and this place is extremely optimized during the exams. Also, we have to add up a little more about this library. We have Wi-Fi facility over here as well, and we have computers over there. So right when you're done with your books and stuff, you can also log in to your accounts. You can also refer to the internet for whatever information you need. And I personally love the magazine collection in this library. And not only this, we have the e-library right over there, and you can see the students working very hard. Moving on to our auditorium right now.
Assalamu alaikum, welcome to the Greenwich family. People,
If you have any queries or concerns regarding to your courses, our communication center is here to help you out.
And not only queries and concerns, but Communication Center ensures effective communication with each of the students they have in Greenwich University Karachi campus. And besides me, let me show you. Besides me, I have a student desk right over here. You can log into your account over here, and then you can know your status, check your courses, your timetable, and any kind of query which you have regarding your fee challan, regarding anything which you want to know, is right over here inside with our experts.
Now we are at the examination department. The students usually consider this as one of the scariest places.
Scary but very important. All your exam queries, all the things regarding your attendance are solved in this department, and so this is very, very important. And like we mentioned before, that there is huge crowd at Communication Center when the semester begins. There is huge crowd at the Examination Center too, just when there are exams coming up on students' heads. So we'll give you a glance of the examination department as well. Now we're at Center of Creative Linkage Learning. Let's move on to what it is. Like you can see over here, the Center of Creative Linkage Learning has three basic functions. The first one is Language Academia, and under this Language Academia we learn three different languages, which are French, Italian and Chinese. The second basic function of CCL is Executive Development Program, and the third function which it performs is corporate communication. So we're standing outside the very interesting and very colorful place in Greenwich University, the state-of-the-art media lab. Let's have a look inside. So right over here you can see colorful walls, photographs, and this is basically our post-production studio, and we have high-tech technology over here as well, like we had in the computer lab, and it's an outstanding place for media students. Now this place is a practical vision of, what you see on TV, like the lights, camera, action you hear on TV. It is practically done over here, and you guys can have a very interesting look over here. This little miniature but beautiful window which you're seeing is of our radio lab. Let's have a look inside. This is our room with beautiful interior, and this is meant for radio recording and GTV. Let's have a look over here. It's kind of colorful over here. You can see a lot of pictures, a lot of quotations, and obviously very high-end technology. Hello everyone, and welcome to Greenwich Radio Station. You're listening to Afshan Farooq at Audio Diaries, and the GTV is operated by our Media Lab controllers. Besides me, I have the Greenwich University Research and Development Center, and with that we have the Office of Research, Innovation and Commercialization, ORIC. Let's have a look inside. We're going to have an inside view of Greenwich University Research and Development Center, and this is a very, very useful place for research students, especially those who are doing MPhil or PhD. Over here we have research journals and also ebooks, and most importantly we have a lot of research experts over here who help students out with their queries. So this was the Greenwich University Research and Development Center, a very useful part of our university.
That's our indoor sports complex.
Let's have a look inside. This is our very fascinating sports room, and over here students get a variety of games. From snooker, table tennis, foosball, Xbox and a lot more things over here. Not only the sports area, but we also offer a gymnasium, and fitness freaks are often found over here.
Heading to the cafeterias now.
Here we have 2 cafeterias where you get delicious food in subsidized rates. This is our Cafe 1. Over here you have delicious food available in subsidizing rates, like I said before, and there's a lot more which Greenwich offers you. There's a variety of food which you can have over here, chill out with your friends, have selfies and have a lot of fun after your class or before your class.
The idea of TCF came up. Karachi was burning. We were at our lowest ebb. Let's ask this question amongst ourselves. We were 5-6 of us. That do we want to actually be part of the problem? So answer was no, we don't want to be part of the problem. But we asked ourselves a question that whatever we want to do, we want to actually get to the root of the problem. That once we settled on that we work on health, but what is the root of the health problems? That 40% of the health problems in Pakistan are hygiene related. So we said, okay, then we should work on hygiene. And the root of hygiene lies in education. So that is why we stumbled onto this cause of education. But we didn't know that that solution was TCF.
हमारा जो ये इदारा है द सिटीजन्स फाउंडेशन, इसमें ये रोज़े अव्वल से हम सब के लिए एक मजबूत सुतून की तरह है.
He has got a feeling for the less privilege of this country. I think that very few people in this country have a mindset which Allah has given Ehsan Salim.
You know, somebody said, let's go out and big target. So how about 100 schools? And I said, no, maybe 500 schools. Then one of the founders, Maroom Rashid Abdullah, he said, nahi yaar, not less than 1,000 schools. So each one of us put up money ourselves to build 5 schools in a go. We said we will spend 1 year in trying to debug anything which is involved with the school, and if we think that we have perfected it, then we'll go out and ask other people to join.
इनकी जो राय होती है उसमें समझदारी भी होती है, दानाई भी होती है, और वो दूर तक एक चीज़ को देखते हैं और फिर अपनी राय देते हैं और संजीदगी से देते हैं.
One of the reasons why people don't send their girls to school is because of male teachers. So we also decided that all our teachers will be female. And to this date, all our teachers in the entire system are female.
Mr. Ehsan Salim is a visionary and he's a exemplary human. I would like to say that he has the heart in the right place.
Our fathers always made it a priority to ensure that all of us, like my siblings and I, understand that we need to be responsible actors in every way. We need to be responsible friends and family, responsible colleagues, responsible citizens, and overall responsible humans. The one thing that I feel he actually really inculcated in all of us is that the whole is greater than the sum of all its parts.
Baba does not talk about his achievements,
Yeah.
and we kind of feel overwhelmed, dwarfed by it, and also proud that he's managed to achieve so much, mashallah. And like Baba says, it's his ticket to heaven.
एक्चुअली तो उनके साथ बहुत सारे अनफॉरगेटेबल मोमेंट्स हैं, मगर एक जो है कि एक एल्डरली लेडी ने उनका हाथ पकड़ के एजुकेशन का थैंक यू करने के लिए उनका हाथ पकड़ के उनके हाथ पर किस किया और बोला कि जी अब बेटा मुझे नज़र आने शुरू हुआ है जब से मैंने ये अडल्ट लिटरेसी में पढ़ाई करने शुरू की है.
Then I would actually much respect a child who gets up and becomes a doctor or something and say, what does your father do? And he proudly says कि सर वो गधा गाड़ी चलाता है. बिकॉज उसकी गधा गाड़ी चलाने से ये डॉक्टर बन गया. तो दे शुड हैव नो शेम, बिकॉज एवरी वर्क, गधा गाड़ी चलाएं, स्वीपिंग द फ्लोर, दिस इज वर्क, एंड वर्क कैन नॉट एवर बी menial. Work is work, and there is a lot of pride in doing your work. I want to honor and congratulate Ehsan first on getting this doctorate of humane degree, and also feel that Greenwich University also should be congratulated for choosing and picking out the right people who have done service to the nation. We set up a very audacious target, but alhamdulillah, that has been surpassed.
तुझे हर नज़र पे उबूर दूँ, तुझे ज़िंदगी का शऊर दूँ. This is the purpose of art, and so is the purpose of GU Literary Society. What is art? Art is all about unsung songs of human emotions and stories. We all have stories, complicated stories, connected stories. The purpose of this society is to bring into light all those stories and unsung songs of literary giants and people we are not even aware of. I want to welcome all of you to Greenwich University and looking forward for your participation into the society. And I wish you a very memorable stay here.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. My name is Awais Agha and I'm the mentor for the Entrepreneurship Society at Greenwich University. I would like to welcome you all to the university, and in this society we will have a series of events starting with discussion sessions in which we will ask all of you to come in and pitch your business ideas, and we are going to discuss their viabilities. Apart from that, we are going to have a series of guest speaking sessions in which we will invite budding entrepreneurs to share their experiences with you. And finally, our main event is going to be a competition where we will invite you all to come up with business ideas and pitch them in front of a series of investors. The winner will either receive a prize or get a chance to incubate their business. I'm looking forward to you all to this society.
Hi, I am Jarjeet Seja, and I am currently working as Chief Executive ARY Network, and I'm a proud alumni of Greenwich University. I've been part of Greenwich since 1994, and I would like to just say one thing, that wherever I am and whatever I am, I think Greenwich played an instrumental role, or one of the key role in making what I am today. So I would just like to say thank you to Greenwich.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Kashif Arif. I joined Greenwich in the very first batch of the Southeastern University program that they were running. I did my BBA in marketing as well as my MBA with specialization in marketing too. After that, I've had a very long career in the marketing and advertising, more like business communications career, and eventually I've recently joined the Synergy group, Synergy Advertising Group. I'm looking after the content development. I'm the head of content development at Syntax Communications, which is one of the PR divisions of Synergy. We also have our digital marketing and digital communications set up. Going back to the Greenwich days, it's been a very exciting journey. We've had the most memorable times of my life, at least, in this institution. It's come a long way. Started off from a very humble start, and I wish best of luck to the graduating students. of this institution. They have a long way to go. The market is ready for good people. If you have the capacity, the capability, the talent, the market has a lot of space for students who are from, regardless of the institution they get. But Greenwich has a special advantage of being there for such a long time. With a lot of the curriculum is, as far as I've seen the curriculum here, the media-related curriculum, it looks pretty wholesome. It's pretty rich, and it's a great opportunity to learn before you enter the practical life. And I wish best of luck to the students who are, especially the students who are doing their media sciences here. That's about it.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, I'm Omar Khan and I'm the mentor of the Sports Society here at Greenwich University. We have all the sporting facilities on campus that includes cricket, football, basketball, badminton, table tennis, snooker, FIFA, and also an in-house gym for the fitness freaks. So participate, be active, be healthy. See you soon and welcome to Greenwich University.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Kareem Teli and I am Director Ibrahim Group of Companies. Also Managing Director Pakistan Dairy Products, Igloo Ice Cream naam suna hoga aapne. It's one of the largest ice cream manufacturers in Pakistan. I am a proud alumnus of Greenwich University and I have learned a lot from Greenwich. Greenwich brought a lot of opportunities in my life and therefore here right I am. And to bring a change, you need to get out of your comfort zone, and once you get out of that comfort zone is when you are up at a certain level. So I would like to say to all the Greenwich University students to keep focusing on their studies. Also play and do the entertainment part as well, because that's really important in life. But with that, you need to bring a change in your life to come at a certain point. Because being an entrepreneur is not as easy as it seems. आप लोगों ने कुछ सक्सेस स्टोरीज ही सुनी होंगी, लेकिन हम उस सक्सेस स्टोरीज को बेंचमार्क बना देते हैं अपनी लाइफ के अंदर कि यार इसको देखो हम इस लेवल पे पहुँचे। तो उस लेवल के पहुँचने के लिए आपको अपने कंफर्ट जोन से बाहर निकलना पड़ता है। एंड व्हेन यू गेट आउट ऑफ दैट कंफर्ट जोन is the time you come up at that certain level. So I would like to thank you, Greenwich University, once again, its faculty, team members, and all the staff for inviting me here today and also making me part of the Greenwich family. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Kareem Teli and I am Director Ibrahim Group of Companies. Also Managing Director Pakistan Dairy Products, Igloo Ice Cream naam suna hoga aapne. It's one of the largest ice cream manufacturers in Pakistan. I am a proud alumnus of Greenwich University and I have learned a lot from Greenwich. Greenwich brought a lot of opportunities in my life and therefore here right I am. And to bring a change, you need to get out of your comfort zone, and once you get out of that comfort zone is when you are up at a certain level. So I would like to say to all the Greenwich University students to keep focusing on their studies. Also play and do the entertainment part as well, because that's really important in life. But with that, you need to bring a change in your life to come at a certain point. Because being an entrepreneur is not as easy as it seems. आप लोगों ने कुछ सक्सेस स्टोरीज ही सुनी होंगी, लेकिन हम उस सक्सेस स्टोरीज को बेंचमार्क बना देते हैं अपनी लाइफ के अंदर
कि यार इसको देखो हम इस लेवल पे पहुँचें, तो उस लेवल के पहुँचने के लिए आपको अपने कंफर्ट जोन से बाहर निकलना पड़ता है. एंड व्हेन यू गेट आउट ऑफ दैट कंफर्ट जोन is the time you come up at that certain level. So I would like to thank you, Greenwich University, once again, its faculty, team members, and all the staff for inviting me here today, and also making me part of the Greenwich family. Thank you.
जब मेहनत, हिम्मत, जहानत, लियाकत और खिदमत इंसानियत की सिफात इंसानी वजूद में ढल जाएं, तो सरदार मोहम्मद यासीन मलिक का खाका सामने आता है. सरदार यासीन मलिक एक अहद साज और हमा जहद शख्सियत के मालिक हैं. फ़रोग़ तालीम के लिए अनथक मेहनत, मुस्तहिक़ीन की मुसलसल खिदमत और पाकिस्तान की तामीर और तरक्की के लिए खिदमत बा तर्ज़ इबादत आपकी जिंदगी का नस्बुल ऐन है. सरदार यासीन मलिक 1941 में बर्रे सगीर में पैदा हुए और तक़सीम हिंद के बाद 9 साल की उम्र में पाकिस्तान तशरीफ ले आए. इल्म की शमा से मुआशरे को मुनव्वर करने वाली शख्सियत यासीन मलिक ने अपनी इब्तिदाई तालीम लियारी से हासिल की और बाद अज़ां हुसूल इल्म की गरज से सिंध मदरसतुल इस्लाम और सेंट पैट्रिक कॉलेज से मुंसलिक हुए. यासीन साहब की इब्तिदाई जिंदगी उसरत से इबारत है. वो बिजली की अदम दस्तयाबी के सबब सड़क किनारे आवीज़ा बरक़ी कुमकुमों तले मुताला किया करते और इसी इल्म, दोस्ती, अज़्म हिम्मत, मेहनत और लगन और जहद मुसलसल की बदौलत आप कठिन लम्हात और मुश्किल औकात को शिकस्त देकर कामयाबी और कामरानी से सरफराज हुए. सरदार यासीन मलिक जहां मुल्की मईशत को इस्तेहकाम बख्शने में कलीदी किरदार अदा कर रहे हैं, वहीं दुखी इंसानियत की खिदमत और बेसहारा लोगों की मुआवनत के साथ साथ फलाही और रिफाई इदारों से भरपूर ताउन करना इनकी अव्वलीन तरजीहात में शामिल है. बतौर नायब सदर अंजुमन हिलाल अहमर पाकिस्तान, आपने कुदरती आफात से मुतासिरा अफराद की बहाली के लिए जो इक़दामात किए वो यकीनन काबिल सताइश है. सरदार यासीन मलिक ने उबूरी हुकूमत में न सिर्फ सूबाई वजीर बराए मजहबी उमूर खिदमात अंजाम दी, बल्कि अपनी लियाकत और वक़ी तजुर्बे की बदौलत वजीर आज़म पाकिस्तान के मुआविन खुसूसी भी मुकर्रर हुए. बहैसियत डायरेक्टर पाकिस्तान स्टेट ऑयल सरदार साहब की खिदमात को किसी तौर फरामोश नहीं किया जा सकता. दर्स व तदरीस की फ़रोग़ व तरवीज और तलबा को जदीद उलूम व फ़नून से आरास्ता करने के लिए यासीन साहब ने सैकड़ों तालीमी इदारों की माली मुआवनत फरमाई और आज भी मुतअद्दिद स्कूलों, कॉलेजों और जामियात की सरपरस्ती के फ़राइज़ अंजाम दे रहे हैं. यासीन साहब को इनकी गिरा कद्र समाजी खिदमात के एवज़ हुकूमत पाकिस्तान की जानिब से हिलाल इम्तियाज और सितारे इम्तियाज अता किए गए. अवामुन्नास की बेपनाह फलाह बहबूद के एतराफ में इन्हें साल 2004 में मुल्क का बेहतरीन आदमी करार दिया गया.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू.
So, as you have known Mr. Sardar Yasin Malik for a very long time, and we are awarding him with an honorary doctorate degree. Is there anything you would like to say about his personality?
Sardar Sahab is a very interesting and impressive personality. He is a man of many qualities. Most among them, or most foremost among them, is that he is a very humane person, always considerate for others. And interestingly, we met regarding public service to do with the setting up of public toilets. And he was forthright in helping establish a chain. Then whether it had to do with medical treatment, educational stipends, other marriages and other needs of people, he was always forthcoming, ever ready to help. Now, these are qualities that are, mashallah, needed and dear to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And I think it is something that leaves a deep mark on society.
What do you think is the one thing that has made Mr. Yasin Malik achieve all the milestones that he has achieved?
Of course, everything is with the blessings of Almighty Allah, but it is his hard work, his sincerity, his vision, and like I said, his concern for others. And I'm glad that you recognized his services to society and awarding him with this degree. I wish you and Sardar Sahab the best. May Allah bless you all.
अस्सलाम सर, आपका ताल्लुक़ सरदार यासीन मलिक से बहुत पुराना और गहरा रहा है। क्या आप उनके बारे में अपने ख्यालात का इज़हार करना चाहेंगे?
जी बिल्कुल। जब आपने सरदार यासीन मलिक के बारे में पूछा तो यकीन कीजिए नाम सुनते ही फरिश्ता खतलत इंसान की याद आ जाती है। आपको याद होगा, पढ़ा होगा आपने कभी कि नूरजहां ने कश्मीर के बारे में कहा था कि अगर फिरदौस बर हुए ज़मीयत हमी हस्तो हमी हस्तो हमी हस्त, तो मैं ये कहूँगा कि अगर ज़मीन पर कोई फरिश्ता मौजूद है तो वो सरदार यासीन मलिक हैं। उनको आप देखिए, चलते फिरते फरिश्ता हैं, नहायत खुश मिजाज, नहायत नरमगो, नहायत अनजूमिंग, किसी किस्म का तसन्नुन नहीं है उनकी बातों में या उनके रहन सहन में। ये वो चीज़ें हैं कि जो उनको सबसे नुमायाँ करती हैं।
पाकिस्तान इज़ अ लैंड ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटी। यहाँ बहुत कुछ है। तनहा काम करने की कोशिश ना करें, बल्कि इसमें अपने कारोबार के लिए, अपने कैरियर के लिए कोशिश करें कि दयानतदार लोग आप ढूंढें। ग्रेजुएशन में थे तो हमारे साथ मोहम्मद सिद्दीक शेख हमारे क्लास में पढ़ते थे। उनका केमिकल का काम था, जहाँ से मेरे कैरियर शुरू हुआ कारोबार का। मैं वहाँ पर एज ए सेल्समैन काम करता था कॉलेज के टाइम के बाद में। तो 1% कमीशन मिलती थी मुझे, और मुझे एक्नॉलेज करना चाहिए मोहम्मद सिद्दीक शेख को। उन्होंने मुझे बहुत आगे बढ़ाया और अल्टीमेटली एंडेड अप व्हाट आई एम टुडे। मुस्तफ़ा कमाल पाशा प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में ही वाज माय गाइड, और ऑफ कोर्स हुज़ूर अकरम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम मेरी ज़िंदगी में पहले नंबर पे आते हैं। माँ का जिक्र है तो मेरी माँ की दुआ मेरा ख्याल है कि बहुत ज़रूरी है। बहरहाल माय फादर हैज़ बीन 105 years old। मुझे नहीं मालूम कि मैंने कभी अपने बड़े भाई के सामने या अपने वालिद के सामने कभी ऊंची आवाज़ में बात की हो।
सरदार यासीन मलिक पाकिस्तान और अक़वाम आलम के दरमियान बेहतर तिजारती ताल्लुकात के फ़रोग़ में भी अहम किरदार अदा कर रहे हैं। शोबे तालीम की बेहतरी और मईशत की बहाली के साथ साथ यासीन साहब ने अपनी जिंदगी दूसरों का मयार जिंदगी बुलंद करने और अवामुन्नास को राहत पहुंचाने के लिए वक्फ कर दी है। ग्रीनिच यूनिवर्सिटी सरदार यासीन मलिक को इनकी गिरां कद्र खिदमात के एवज एजाजी डॉक्टरेट की सनद तफवीज करती है।
Assalamualaikum. Hi guys, my name is Khurram Parvez and I am from SB 151087. I'm a proud alumni of Greenwich University. I graduated from here in 1997 and I think it's my life-changing experience, and there was a lot of fond memories, past memories which I have of Greenwich University. In fact, after doing my graduation from Greenwich, I also taught in Greenwich University for about 8 years, and now I am working as an assistant professor at Ikra University. I thank all my teachers who taught me during my studies, and I have made many good friends, and we are still, along with my good friends, meeting at different intervals with each other, and I am very much thank Greenwich University once again for all the good experiences I had during my student life and during my teaching life as well. Thank you.
My name is Rehan Khwaja. Currently, I'm working as Director Supply Chain in KB Group of Companies, dealing in metals and minerals and chemicals. I am a proud alumnus of Greenwich University. I would like to thank Greenwich for building my success, creating confidence in me, and laying the foundation stone of my success. Thank you.
Sumro, and I'm a very proud alumni of Greenwich University. I did both my BSc Honours and my MBA from Greenwich. I'm currently working as a Director Education at Standard Chartered Bank, London. I think the one piece of advice that I have is that always be the hardest worker in the room, because that is something that has really served me very well in my career. A lot of people might think that Greenwich, might not have good students, good teachers, or I don't know. Might not be the best place for them. But what I can tell you is that hard work and being at Greenwich has helped me build such a strong network of friends and colleagues through the years that it has only enabled me to achieve success in life.
My name is Asfan Nizami. I'm working in Express Publications as Group Executive Director, Marketing and Sales. I'm a proud Greenwich alumni. When I came to Greenwich, I actually flunked my entrance test. I started with a foundation, so I did a foundation. और today आज मैं जो भी कुछ भी हूँ वो Greenwich की वजह से हूँ. Greenwich ने मुझे बहुत कुछ सिखाया. और जो चीज़ मुझे एक टीचर ने कहा था कि इंसान और जानवर में फ़र्क ये होता है कि इंसान टाइम लाइन और डेडलाइन मीट करता है. तो वो क्वालिटी इस तरह मेरे अंदर आई कि आज मैं अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह किसी भी चीज़ की टाइम लाइन और डेडलाइन मीट करने में मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती. थैंक यू ग्रीनिश फॉर दैट. बहुत शुक्रिया.
I'm Mehreen Nasir. I'm a primary teacher at Bayview Academy. I'm a proud alumnus of Greenwich University. Greenwich has shaped my life, and whatever I am today, I owe it all to Greenwich. It's been a wonderful 14-year association with Greenwich University, and I hope to continue that in future. Thank you.
My name is Rahil Masood, and currently I am into construction industry, and I had a great time with Greenwich, and for the great learning curve. Thank you Greenwich for everything.
My name is Shahzad Hassan Khan, and I'm a proud alumni of Greenwich University. And currently I am the head of marketing for ARY Network and Karachi Kings. And about Greenwich, basically I think that what I am today, Greenwich contributes a lot to it, and it is because of Greenwich's environment and teachers that I've learned so much in such a short time, and then grown in the industry.
Hi, my name is Wajat Rauf, and I'm a filmmaker, and I've done television for 16-17 years. I'm a proud alumni of Greenwich University, and I'd like to thank the faculty and all of my fellow students for helping me carve out a career in media.
Assalamualaikum, मेरा नाम शाज़िया वजाहत है. I'm an executive producer at Showcase Productions, producing dramas, and I'm also teaching media studies at the Indus Academy. I'm a proud alumni of Greenwich, and my experiences and learnings at Greenwich has really helped me in my career. Thank you.
My name is Suhail Amin. I started my journey with Greenwich in September 1989. Completed my masters. Started off with bachelor's, then finally completed my masters in 93. I have had a long association with Greenwich. I've always been associated with the alumni affairs at Greenwich. Was also part of the visiting faculty, assisted number of professors here. Currently, I head my own company. In fact, I head my own group of companies. We represent Petronas of Malaysia. We represent Oman refineries for both Pakistan and Afghanistan. We also represent certain other companies like Oxia, Germany, and Milliken, US, for Pakistan, Afghanistan, and some other countries. And Alhamdulillah, we're doing well, and almost the entire professional career that I have had so far, Greenwich has had a major role to play, and obviously I would not want to forget 3, 4, 5 names who have played a major role in my life. Shahid Anwar Bajwa Sahab, of course, S.N. Durrani Sahab, Talib Kareem Sahab, Mrs. Rukhsana Nur Khan, Shafqat Hussain Sahab, so many. I mean, I'm sorry if I forget any of you, but you all of you, all my teachers who've coached me, you are so close to my heart that please don't, if I've not taken your name, please don't take it personally. It is you, each one of you is so fabulous, so amazing. You guys have made me what I am today. And of course, Seema, Saeed Bhai, rest of Greenwich, I am all yours. Whenever you need me, I'll always be there. Thank you.
I'm Sonia Amjad, and I'm a proud alumnus of Greenwich University. Currently, I'm working as the headmistress Beacon House School System. I would like to thank Greenwich University for my success and giving me life-changing experiences. Thank you.
My name is Walia Alam Shahzada, and I am the founder and chief halwai at Dher Sara Pyar. And I graduated from Greenwich in 1999, and I am an extremely proud alumni because Greenwich was not just home, but it forced you, pushed you, convinced you, and you were left with no choice but to follow your passion and work really hard.
Greenwich was a second home because college, you spend more time at college than your home. So you get accustomed to the experiences here and your friends and colleagues and teachers. So it was a second home in a nutshell. I think amazing faculty. Some of the teachers were really brilliant. Work experiences were unmatched. I think the extracurriculars were really helpful, and the push we got and the encouragement we got in music and in theatres and in drama classes and all helped us finding a career for ourselves. Secret तो अगर पता चल गया किसी को तो वो adapt कर सकता है बार-बार. There's no secret as such. I think persistence is everything. I read somewhere that talent is kind of common. But when you're at something, you're persistent about something, so eventually you get your goals. I think these days it's pretty specific and structured as to what one needs to do. In our time, it was a generic, everybody wanted to do a marketing degree or a business degree. But go with your gut feel, whatever you want to study. If you're towards the arts or towards media, you go for a school that's good in that department. Other than that, then look at the faculty. That would be most crucial. Unforgettable, मैं बता नहीं सकता. एक दफ़ा से सईद साहब आ गए थे, उन्होंने कहा कार्ड लाएं, तुमने कहा अच्छा मरे. But I can't tell you why that was, क्यों ऐसा हुआ. But I think वो performances जो थी, हाँ you can probably know. Unforgettable तो वही है जब उन्होंने ID card लिया था. But there are a lot more other good memories also जब हम perform करते थे on stage. Singing and playing with a band and everything. So वो होगी सेकंड मोस्ट अनफॉरगेटेबल मेमोरी।
Seema Tahir Khan is a CEO of Airwaves Media with a transformative vision for the media industry, believing that channels should enlighten, educate, empower, and then entertain. She demonstrates it in her work as her latest drama, More Muharram, focuses on the impact of climate change in Cholistan. She has directed some of the most famous dramas in Pakistan, including Mohabbat Ho Gayi Tumse and Main Sitara. As a visionary who has the ability to go against the grain, her greatest achievement is to resist the temptation of sensationalist media while ensuring her channel's success in the competitive industry. Seema Tahir Khan is a meticulous CEO as well as a wonderful mom.
You're stepping out into a fast-changing world. But you're well equipped. You have the knowledge given to you by your university. You have the ethics and the code of conduct given to you by your teachers, and values and principles that have come from your parents. You will find it complex, challenging, and situations very difficult because the world order has been destroyed and this climate is facing a crisis. So with determination, passion and clarity of thoughts, with confidence and conviction, you can face anything. The world expects you to bring about a change. As you step out, you will find warmth and hospitality. You will be welcomed by some and shunned by others. You will face adversities and difficulties, but that should not deter you. You will acquire wisdom. You will acquire a new skill set. You will learn from the experiences of life. I wish you all the best.
Haji Rafiq Pardesi is a leading tycoon in the real estate sector, with his business spread across different countries of the world and associations with the likes of Swiss Business Council and China Business Council. Haji Saab is a visionary whose business is based on values of good intentions, integrity, and ingenuity. As a true philanthropist and social reformist, he is involved in several endeavors like promotion of Islamic art and culture, bridging traditional and modern educational paradigms, provision of health, education, and social protection services for the most marginalized, and most importantly, advocating the right to self-determination of occupied Jammu and Kashmir as chairman of the World Kashmir Forum, among other services.
मेरी हर बच्चे से यही गुजारिश होगी कि आप जिस तरह तालीम तो हासिल कर रहे हो, इसी तरह थोड़ा थोड़ा काम अपने मुल्क के लिए भी किया करो, क्योंकि जब तक एजुकेशन नहीं होगा वो कौम तरक्की नहीं कर सकती. एजुकेशन इज़ द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग. मैं भी अपनी ज़िंदगी के अंदर अपने बच्चों को भी यही सिखाता हूँ, जब भी काम करो फोकस होकर काम करो. फोकस होकर काम करोगे तो काम तुम्हारे कंट्रोल में आना शुरू हो जाएगा इंशाल्लाह ताला. मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ है ना वो इंसानियत है. एक मरतबा अच्छे इंसान बन जाओगे ना, आपको ज़िंदगी में मज़ा आएगा, आपका दिल आपका दिमाग सुकून से रहेगा और अपनी ज़िंदगी भी आसान होगी और औरों की ज़िंदगी भी आसान होगी. अल्लाह ताला ने पाकिस्तान को इतना नवाजा है कि इसको अक्सर लोग समझ नहीं पाते. अगर आप मैप के ऊपर देखो तो पाकिस्तान जितना खूबसूरत मुल्क कोई पूरी दुनिया में कहीं पे भी नहीं है. आज आप खुद देख रहे हैं कि पाकिस्तान के अंदर हम लोग खुद इतनी मुश्किलों में, तकलीफ़ों में, सब चीज़ों में हैं. तो जो लोग बर्दाश्त नहीं कर सकते वो शायद कोई कनाडा चला जाता है, कोई ऑस्ट्रेलिया चला जाता है. अब बहुत से लोग दुबई जा रहे हैं, बहुत से लोग मलेशिया जा रहे हैं, बहुत से लोग तुर्की जा रहे हैं. अब मुझे ये समझ में नहीं आता मैं अपनी माँ को छोड़ के कहाँ जाऊँ. ये मेरा दिल है, ये मेरी माँ है. पाकिस्तान के लिए तरक्की की तरफ जाना कोई बहुत बड़ा काम नहीं है, सिर्फ एक अच्छे विजन की, अच्छी एक लीडरशिप की ज़रूरत है.
औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. जो तालीम है वो सिर्फ किताबों से पढ़ने से या डिग्री लेने से हासिल नहीं होती. डिग्री तो आपको मिल जाती है, लेकिन असल जो काम है और जिससे आपको सक्सेस मिलती है वो उसकी प्रैक्टिकल एप्लीकेशन है. तो हमने अगर 200 रुपये महीने में पढ़कर ऐसी तालीम हासिल की और कुछ ऐसा इल्म हासिल किया कि जो मुल्क के काम आया, तो यकीन कीजिए कि जो आप लाखों रुपए खर्च करते हैं तो फिर उसका भी कुछ सिला दीजिए अपने वालिदैन को भी और मुल्क को भी।
मोहसिन पाकिस्तान डॉक्टर अब्दुल कदीर ख़ान की शख्सियत के लिए ट्रिब्यूट लफ्ज़ बहुत छोटा है। एक अजीम शख्सियत जिसने पाकिस्तान को नाकाबिल तस्खीर सिक्योरिटी शील्ड फराहम की और तारीख रकम कर दी। बुनियादी तौर पे वो इंसाफ, अमन और आम भलाई के लिए पुरअज़्म इंसान थे। कई बार बहस के दौरान वो ये दलील देते थे कि जौहरी हथियार अमन के लिए है, ना कि जंग के लिए।
His consideration for people around him, I think he was kind to almost everybody who came in contact with him. I was not the only beneficiary of his affection. Whenever I would write anything, he would be the first one to comment in the morning through an email or through a WhatsApp message, or if I were to provide him with any book, he would always write a review for it without asking for it. What a great man he was.
ये वो लोग हैं जो commoditize नहीं हो सके। ये वैल्यू बेस्ड लोग थे। ये वही लोग हैं जिनके बारे में फैज साहब ने कहा कि हम खस्ता तनों से मोहतसिबो क्या माल मनाल का पूछते हो, जो उम्र में हमने भर पाया सब सामने लाए देते हैं। दामन में है मुश्ते खाके जिगर, सागर में है हसरत खूने में, लो हमने दामन झाड़ दिया, लो जाम उल्टाए देते हैं।
कदीर खान साहब से क्योंकि मुख्तलिफ हवालों से मेरी उनसे क्योंकि दिल की बातें होती थी, और वो बातें जो वो किसी से नहीं कर सकते थे वो मुझसे होती थी। कदीर खान को मैंने जो देखा, मैंने अपनी ज़िंदगी में मैं कसम खाता हूँ कि मैंने इससे बड़ा इंसान नहीं देखा।
मुश्किल हालात में उन्होंने तालीम पाई। लोग तो वाक़ तो मतलब ये कि पिदर मन सुल्तान बूत, वरना अक्सर बेशतर कोई आदमी गुर्बत से ऊपर चला जाता है तो वो ऊपर ही ऊपर रहता है। वो कभी ये नहीं कहते, बोले मैं भी बड़े मुश्किल वक्त से गुजरा हूँ, और ये बड़े आदमी की निशानी है।
ये 2-3 अशार मैं आपकी खिदमत में पेश करता हूँ, यही उनकी ज़िंदगी जो मैंने समझी। मंजिल इश्क पर तन्हा पहुँचे कोई तमन्ना साध न थी, थक थक कर इस राह में आखिर हर एक साथी छूट गया। फ़ानी हम तो जीते जी वो मैयत हैं बेगोर कफन, गुर्बत जिसको रास ना आई और वतन भी छूट गया।
डॉक्टर साहब जैसी शख्सियत ऐसी थी कि इसको भूलना बहुत मुश्किल है। हम लोग जो इनके साथी थे, बल्कि सही मानों में कहूँ हम इनके नौकर थे। डॉक्टर साहब एक अजीम आदमी थे। ऐसा आइटम बम बना के दिया कि आज हम लोग जो आज सुकून का सांस ले रहे हैं, इसमें बहुत बड़ा एहसान डॉक्टर साहब का है। अल्लाह ताला डॉक्टर साहब के दर्जात को बुलंदी अता फरमाए।
न पूछो कैसी मुशफ़िक़ ज़ात रुखसत हो गई हमसे, बताएं हाल क्या है गमज़दा दिल की गिरानी का।
देखिए, इंडस हॉस्पिटल की जो बुनियाद है ना वो यकीन के ऊपर है, और इसके पीछे एक तारीख़ है जो कि डा मेडिकल कॉलेज से शुरू हुई थी, पेशेंट वेलफेयर एसोसिएशन से। फिर वहाँ पर जब एक ब्लड बैंक बना, फर्स्ट वॉलंटरी ब्लड बैंक बना, फिर कैजुअल्टी बनी, जो बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट कराची में हुआ जो 1986 में हुआ था, जिसमें सैकड़ों लोग मरे थे। तो उसके बाद ये ख्वाब उस वक्त देखा गया जो शर्मिंदा ताबीर 2007 में हुआ। लोगों को यकीन नहीं था कि ये होगा, और जब वो ये कहते थे कि इसके लिए मेहनत बहुत की गई जो फंड रेजिंग के ऊपर, लेकिन मेजर जो स्ट्रगल थी वो अच्छे लोगों को, ह्यूमन रिसोर्स को जो चाहिए था वो मिलने में तकलीफ ज़्यादा हुई थी।
बारी साहब इज़ अ वेरी हम्बल पर्सन एंड ही हैज़ ऑलवेज ट्राइड टू डू गुड for the city and for the country.
Bari Saab comes from a distinguished career which he has served several patients over the years, so he is a real doctor.
जब कार्डियक सर्जन बन गए तो उनकी पोस्टिंग सिविल हॉस्पिटल में हुई जहाँ पे वार्ड नहीं था, सिर्फ कोई कार्डियक सर्जरी का वार्ड ही नहीं था। इन्होंने अपना क्लिनिक शुरू किया। क्लिनिक में वो रोज़ मुझे आके कहानियाँ सुनाते थे कि आज मेरे पास मरीज़ आए और वो बहुत गरीब लग रहे थे और मैं उनसे फ़ीस कैसे मांगता। इन 1990s उस वक्त कार्डियक सर्जरी की, ओपन हार्ट सर्जरी की फ़ीस थी तकरीबन 1.5 लाख रुपए, तो जिसमें कि सर्जन के तकरीबन 80,000 थे। तो वो कहते थे उस आदमी के पास तो मेरे पास फ़ीस के भी देने के पैसे नहीं हैं, तो मैं उससे सर्जरी की फ़ीस कैसे लूँ। तो मैं उसको कहता हूँ कि जी आप मेरे पास सिविल हॉस्पिटल आएँ। मैं उस वक्त उनको कहती थी कि भाई लोग तो गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल से अपने क्लिनिक पे पेशेंट्स लाते हैं, आप नेशनल मेडिकल में अपने क्लिनिक से पेशेंट वापस हॉस्पिटल लेके जा रहे हैं। तो उन्होंने कहा नहीं भाई मैं ऐसा काम नहीं कर सकता। एंड ऑफ कोर्स आहिस्ता आहिस्ता उनका क्लिनिक उन्होंने बंद कर दिया एंड ही फुल टाइम शिफ्टेड टू कार्डियक सर्जरी सिविल हॉस्पिटल कराची।
बहुत से ऐसे लोग होते हैं जिनके अपने वालिदैन उनका रोल मॉडल होते हैं, लेकिन मैं बहुत खुश नसीब हूँ कि मेरे वालिद ऐसे एक इंसान हैं जो पूरी मुल्क के, बल्कि कहना चाहिए पूरी इंसानियत के लिए एक रोल मॉडल है, और इस चीज़ के लिए मैं अल्लाह का जितना शुक्र अदा करूँ वो काम है।
मुझे बड़ी खुशी है कि आज उनको इस एजाज़ से नवाजा जा रहा है, इसलिए मैं उनके लिए चंद अल्फाज कहना चाहूँगा। अपनी सर्जरी के पेशे और फलाई काम की मसरूफियात के साथ साथ उन्होंने हम सबको घर पे मुकम्मल वक्त दिया। इसी वजह से बचपन से वो मेरे रोल मॉडल रहे हैं। मेडिसिन में एंट्री मैंने उन्हीं की वजह से ली थी। मुझे उम्मीद है कि मैं उनके नक्शे कदम पर चल के उनका और मुल्क का नाम रोशन करूँगा। मैं बस ये कहना चाहूँगा कि मैं बहुत खुशकिस्मत हूँ कि मेरी वालदा के साथ साथ मेरे रोल मॉडल ने मेरी परवरिश की, और मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि मैं उनके नक्शे कदम पर चल सकूँ।
What is important to recognize is that his reach is not just confined to Karachi, but it's in different cities of Pakistan. Finances is very critical in this. It is just the whole operation and all the facilities for the poor people are being run based on the philanthropic contributions that he has been mobilized.
देखिए इंटरसेक्ट हॉस्पिटल में जो मुनफरिद चीज़ें हैं वो ये एक टोटली पेपरलेस हॉस्पिटल, टोटली कैशलेस हॉस्पिटल है, और ये क्वालिटी केयर प्रोवाइड करता है और फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट होती है।
एक दफ़ा मैंने डॉक्टर बारी से पूछा, मैंने कहा कि अगर मुझे ऐसा महसूस होता है कि अपनी फैमिली और इंडस में से किसी को चुनना पड़े, तो मुझे तो 100% यकीन है कि आप इंडस को चुनेंगे, तो क्या आपको कभी अपने बच्चों का, फैमिली का ख्याल नहीं आता? तो उन्होंने जवाब दिया वो मेरे लिए काफ़ी था। उन्होंने कहा कि देखो अल्लाह ने जब खुद वादा किया है कि अगर मैं अल्लाह के बंदों का ख्याल रखूँगा तो मेरे जितनी भी जिम्मेदारी हैं उसका ख्याल अल्लाह ने रखना है, तो जो वो करेगा वो मेरे से बदरजा पता नहीं कितने गुना बेहतर है।
जो इंडस हॉस्पिटल की स्ट्रेंथ है ना वो यकीन है, और यकीन यहाँ से अल्लाह के ऊपर। और हम समझते हैं कि आज जहाँ हम पहुँचे हैं वो मेरी वजह से नहीं, या हमारे किसी और की वजह से नहीं, ये अल्लाह ताला की मेहरबानी और हमारा जो पुख्ता यकीन है इसके ऊपर। आप इंडस हॉस्पिटल से किसी से भी पूछ लें कि इंडस हॉस्पिटल चलता कैसा है, वो यही कहेगा कि अल्लाह चलाता है। आप नौजवानों के अंदर जो है ना एक विजनरी लीडर्स पैदा करें जो कि ख्वाब देख सकें, और ख्वाब जो है ना बड़े ख्वाब दें। हम समझते हैं कि ख्वाब वो होते हैं जो हम सोते हुए देखते हैं, असल तो ख्वाब वो होते हैं जो आपको सोने नहीं देते।
At the Department of Social Sciences and Humanities, we teach you social and soft skills that help you land in your dream job.
I believe teaching is an act of optimism. Greenwich students will have a positive mindset and a great understanding of field work.
Style is an instant language, and we will teach you this language in our fashion program.
My goal here is to teach differently, something that makes students think logically and critically.
Education here at Greenwich breeds confidence.
Our students make success stories.
Gain the intellectual tools and practical skills needed to navigate a dynamic society, economy, and culture.
Under a department, students will gain a skill set which will make them different. The market is competitive. Our students will stand out when it comes to skills.
Here we believe in our students, and we cater them to be reflective practitioners, critical thinkers, and above all, a good citizen of the country.
At Greenwich University, you will be optimistic,
creative,
self-assured,
skilled,
inquisitive,
responsible, confident.
Dr. Dr. Sardar Yasin Malik is a walking testimony of excellence built on sheer hard work. He is Chairman Hilton Pharma, one of the leading pharmaceutical companies in Pakistan, having started his journey from do paise. His vision for social reforms has translated into several contributions in education and health, cultural development projects, voluntary services with Pakistan Red Crescent Society in natural disasters, income support and donation projects for the poorest, and solar energy program in rural Sindh and Punjab, among other eminent philanthropic services. He was also awarded the highest taxpayer award by the government of Pakistan. He has been awarded the Civil Award Sitara-e-Imtiyaz and the highest civil award Hilal-e-Imtiyaz for his services. In 2015, Greenwich University conferred an honoris causa degree upon him in recognition of his services for humanity.
मेरा बहुत सीरियस मैसेज है कि अपने वालिदैन अपने असातिज़ा के साथ में बहुत अच्छा बर्ताव करें और मेहनत से काम करें। तरक्की की कोई लिमिट नहीं है। मैं आई टू स्टडी अंडर द स्ट्रीट लाइट, मुझे कहते हुए कोई शर्म नहीं आती। अल्लाह ताला ने बहुत बरकत दी और मेहनत से काम किया और दीन के लिए भी काम किया। तो ये नहीं कि दीन को आम जिंदगी से जुदा नहीं करना चाहिए।
Welcome to Greenwich University, the place where you learn for a brighter and better future. It is a modern, purpose-built campus equipped with all relevant support facilities. The entire building is effectively designed, such as modern lobby, reception area, and a perfectly academic ambience, such as high-tech computer labs, 24/7 library access, new age classrooms, technically equipped media lab with web TV and web radio control room, sports and indoor activities are an essential part of our campus. And our outdoor sports facilities also keep students engaged after their classes. Greenwich University does not only believe on disseminating knowledge, but also on creating knowledge. Thus, the Research and Development Center is an essential part of the university and consists of various journals and research papers. The university offers a unique global program. This program gives an opportunity to study for a semester or more at our partner universities, either in Australia, UK, Canada,